you prefer? This
I feel good.
or this?
I feel good.
For digital sound, check out our Metro Plus app. Available on the App Store and Google Play. It's free. Download now.
Ang opinyon ng programang ito ay mula sa host at ang kanilang panauhin.
Wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo at di mo na kailangan?
Tunog Pinoy.
Dahil ikaw ang sigaw ng puso ko, ikaw ang nasa isip.
Pangarap na walang hanggan, bawat ngiti nagniningning, magsisilbing liwanag sa dilim. Natatanaw mo ba, maaabot mo ba? Tanong sa bawat bukas, masasagot mo na. Mahaba man ang daan, madami man niyang hadlang, huwag kang mag-alala, sasamahan kita. Buksan ng kinabukasan, tuklasin ng kayamanan ng puso, nangangarap. Bawat hakbang patungo sa pangarap. Malinaw na ang paraan, kalimutan na nakaraan. Ayusin natin ang daan, anuman ang humadlang. Gamitin ang iyong lakas para maiangat ang iyong antas. Mula sa baba, ngayon nasa taas, kinang ng puso iyong ilabas. Kami aalalay iyong kaagapay, sa bawat hakbang meron ka ng karamay. Hanggang sa tagumpay, ika'y magtatagumpay. Ang imposible ay kaya, basta't sama-sama. Kaya huwag mag-alala, sasamahan kita. Buksan ng kinabukasan, tuklasin ng kayamanan ng puso, lumalaban. Bawat hakbang patungo sa pangarap. Pangarap.
Checking in sa ating programa sa araw na ito, it's 8:39. Michael Vincent and of course DJ Jin on the radio. Magkasama na naman po tayo para ihatid sa inyo ang mga Friday edition natin sa araw na ito. Kamusta na po kayo? And of course, tayo po inarito na naman po. You see my shirt? Parang yung shirt dun sa nakakabit dun sa taas. Hello po sa inyo, and here we are once more sa ating programa to give you additional information on a Friday. May mga balita po tayong OFW and may na-aksidente kanina, no? Isang bus at saka minibus. Meron.
Hindi ko siya binasa.
Hindi mo binasa?
Hindi pa.
Babasahin ko mamaya.
Sige.
Okay. Anyway, sa programa po natin sa araw na ito, hindi ko na naman makita yung pagbati natin dyan. Ikaw na kumuha ng pagbati natin dyan.
I-click nyo lang yung ano. Yung comments. No.
Comments? Ayun, nakita ko na siya. Finally, I saw Pilipit. Okay, hello to Ada Jose, who's always listening to us, all the way from Taipo. Also to Alma Hernandez, blessed evening po sa inyong lahat. And to Tita Dang.
Tita Leds.
Yes.
Kay Laila Balbis.
Mm-hmm.
Gina de Guzman, Alpha Tavas, si Ma'am Elchi, of course.
Oh, kasama niya yung baby niya eh. Hindi mawawala yan. Siya po ang taong bahay. Parang init yata ngayong araw na to. I mean, not only outside but also here in the studio.
Yesterday pa.
Di ba?
Oo.
Sobra. Grabe.
Hindi na kaya nung aircon yung heat.
Siguro, wag naman.
Sabi ko,
Wag naman.
Joke lang.
Joke lang. Anyway, sa mga kasama po natin sa araw na ito, of course, the clock is ticking. Malapit na po tayo magkaroon ng pagbebenta po ng tickets for the August 18 premiere of
Hello, Love. Goodbye.
Pero umpisa na po yan sa kanilang mga block screenings sa darating na 30th, no?
Oo.
30th yung kanilang premiere, and then 31st naman yung kanilang regular screening.
Yes.
Marami na ho nagpapa-block screening. And of course, may mga, if you check out, basta maglagay lang po kayo ng Hello, Love, Goodbye, specifically on YouTube, may makikita kayo yung nag-shopping si Alden at saka si Kat.
Punta kayo sa Star Cinema.
Yes, nag-shopping si Alden at si Kat with 500 Hong Kong dollars para sa mga pasalubong na.
Yes.
Right? This was in preparation to come
Dapat
home.
sinama nila ako kasi
Magaling kang bumili.
medyo mahal pa yung mga binili
Oo, sobra. Anyway, we'll try to post that, ipopost natin yung link sa ating para makita nyo.
I-share namin sa
I-share namin sa inyo. Anyway, kamusta na ho kayo dyan? And I wish that magkasama na naman po tayo all the way till 11 o'clock sa araw na ito. Si DJ Jin and myself lang makakasama nyo. Tita Carrie had to go home to attend the wedding tomorrow. The wedding is for our very dear friend Tita Lulu Salazar and Tita Randy, whose son Richard is actually getting married tomorrow, diba? And of course, congratulations to Richard and the wife to be.
Yes.
And Manila yan, Manila yan.
Lovely couple.
Lovely couple. So Tita Carrie ang aming rep to join the wedding ceremony. Ayan. Okay, ano bang ginawa ko ngayong araw na to? Today was Friday. Of course, I did news kaninang umaga. And then I did some promos.
Yes.
It's already on, di ba? It's already up. Patugtugin mo nga yung isa, hindi ko pa napakinggan eh.
Alin dun?
Whichever. Nasa miscellaneous siya. Put in yung backtrack. Pag Fridays kasi meron tayong, di ba? We have backtrack dito sa ating programa. Dito sa stasyon natin. We play music from the 60s, 70s,
Kenny Rogers.
80s. Oh, Kenny Rogers, di ba? And there's so many, of course, of that we play for you on a Friday. So, this is one of the promos I did today. Yan. Play.
Metro Plus, your radio. Friday's backtrack all day.
So all All day, every Friday, Backtrack po tayo. We take you back in the hands of time. And we play you all those oldie songs that you normally don't hear from Monday through Thursday. And then that gets mixed up. Not mixed up, but that gets mixed into the... Mixed up, medyo nakakalito yun di ba? Oh, yan, kagaya nito, malituhin yan. Anyway, it kind of gets into the realm of music on Sundays because we play Mellow Yellow on Sundays. Yan. Pag gumagano yan na yung shoulder ni Yeah, may commercial nun dati.
Oh, really?
Oo.
Ano naman tayo?
Nag-roll ng shoulder na gano'n. Ang gano'n nun, whoop, shock, revive.
Ano yun?
Sabon.
Huh?
It's Revive soap.
Nakaka-revive na.
Tingnan mo, baka nasa YouTube yun. Baka nasa YouTube siya. Tingnan mo. Baka nasa YouTube. Di ka Revive soap. Tingnan mo. It's colored green.
Ito?
Hindi yan.
Okay, sige.
Revive soap. Philippines. Yan. Ano yan
Buy one, take one.
Yun.
Hindi.
Tingnan mo yung image. Yung image muna. Green siya dati green siya Shock Revive. Ang ano nga nun, lime ang amoy niya. Sige, we'll try to find that out. Hanapin natin siya. Anyway, kung may mga pabati ho kayo, requests and dedications, send us to us and we'll try to accommodate it for you. Hi to Alma Canlas, watching all the way from Worldwide Gardens in Taiwan. To Mileth Nobleza Palkiran. Good evening sa'yo. Saan ka kaya nakikinig sa atin ngayon? To Telaya, good evening po. Also to Corazon Estediles, to... nakakatawa si Laya, Nag-hello na nga siya, tapos hello ulit sa baba. Hello sa inyong dalawa. Oo, okay lang kami. Buti po now, napapanood ko na kayo. Di tulad ng dati. Nakabitin yung radyo ko sa bintana. Ayun. Pero maganda pa rin pag nakikinig ka sa radyo, di ba?
Oh, yes.
But if you have the chance to, gaya na nabanggit po natin, let's do the promo of yung for our radio app. Okay, take it away. Promo natin.
Which sound do you prefer? This
I feel good.
or this?
I feel good.
For digital sound, check out our Metro Plus app. Available on the App Store and Google Play. It's free. Download now.
Yan, sinigawan na ho kayo. We're comparing the sound when you hear it on AM. Yung AM, ganito ho yung tunog. Pag nakikinig po kayo sa amin, ganito yung tunog. But when it's on our app, it sounds like this. Wow. Yan, yun yung diferensya, di ba? So download our app. It's free. It's available on the App Store and Google Play. Just download, it says Metro Plus. That's it.
Metro Plus.
Download it. It's for free. There's no commitment whatsoever.
If you're watching us right now on Facebook, it's this sign over here.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right, no? It's that sign over there. Yes. So, mapapakinggan nyo po kami everywhere you go. And the good thing about it is, sinasabi nga nila, malakas naman kumain ng data. Our app doesn't eat that much data because we made sure na we tweaked it in such a way that it's still digital sound, but the data that eats... of course, kumakain ng data yun kasi hindi naman tatakbo yung app namin kung walang data yun. But the sound quality is definitely not, kumaga, hindi siya sinasacrifice namin yung sound doon sa number of data downloads na kinukuha namin. Kinukuha namin or kinukuha ng telco sa inyo, right? But all we can say is we don't get that much of your data. So listen to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and truly we'll give you all the music that you want to hear. To Janet Tagala, hello sa'yo. Good evening po. To Girly Gustilo and to Ems Digno sa mga nakikinig po sa atin ngayon sa araw na ito. Okay, let's move on with our music ngayon. Tama-tama ito. Yung, gusto ko, let's listen to that song. That's already there on the list. Dahil matagal na natin din napakinggan yan. Yan.
Yes.
And it's just exact to the time. Because today, ang nakakatawan, kung di nyo napapansin, si Jean and I were texting each other today and she was in Yunlong and I was in Dito, sa Wampo.
It was only 2 p.m. and it felt like it was evening.
Yes, and the worst part is kumukulog, kumikidlat siya, walang ulan.
Oo.
'Di ba? But bigla na lang bumuhos. Yes. Like literally bumuhos siya.
Nasa MTR na siguro.
Nag-amber storm na siya.
Yes.
Unbelievable. And this is just right for the season. Sabihin na natin, hindi na nga, there's no season anymore eh.
Oo, wala na.
Wala na eh, no?
Tag-ulan na.
Tag-ulan na talaga. So it likely will be na ganito yung weather natin in the next couple of weeks. Weeks na. Anuhin ko na. Sige. Okay. Here's Apo Hiking Society, Jimmy, Buboy, and Danny with Pumapatak ang Ulan.
Pumapatak na naman ang ulan sa bubong ng bahay. Di maiwasang gumawa ng di inaasahang bagay. Laklak ng laklak ng beer ng magdamagan. May kahirapan at di maiwasan. Mabuti pa kaya matulog ka na lang at baka sumakit ang tiyan. Ang araw ko'y nabubusisi, ako ang nasisisi. Bakit ba sila ganyan? Ang pera ko ay di magkasya, hindi makapagsine at ayaw namang dagdagan. Ubus na rin ang beer, kaya kape na lang lahat. Sinusubukan kahit walang pulutan. Ang buhay ng tamad, walang hinaharap, ni konting sarap man lang. Radyo, TV at mga lumang comics, wala nang ibang mapaglibangan. At kung meron kang tatawagan, 30 sentimos ika'y makakantasan. Ng tugtuging bago, hanggang kumpas ka na lang at di mo na alam ang tono. Sa paghinto ng ulan, ano ang gagawin? Wag nang isipin at walang babaguhin. Mabuti pa kaya matulog ka na lang, matulog na ng mahimbing. Pumapatak na naman ang ulan. Pumapatak na naman ang ulan.
Checking in with Apo Hiking Society and pumapatak na naman ang ulan. Wow, that's definitely a classic. Pang-backtrack siya, no?
Yes.
Pang-backtrack siya. Okay.
Actually, parang lahat din dito pang backtrack ko. Wency Cornel,
Yes.
Mark Carpio.
Yeah. Di naman, it's not that backtrack. Yung VST definitely.
Yes.
Back-ish yun, back-ish
Diba
track.
si Wency din? Wency.
Wency's not that much. Well, Wency was here?
Diba?
Really? When?
I think so. Tama ba?
Anyway, batiin muna natin ating mga kasama. Of course, hi to Aurora Almirol. Sabi niya, to all the listeners, nakikinig po ako sa radyo. At the same time, napapanood ko po kayo sa Facebook. Si Oiko Angie, hi.
Angge!
Hey. Hi to Solvic Landingin from Boom 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 Boom. Hello po sa inyo. Maricris Molina Romero. Kuya Mike, DJ Jen watching here in Waterloo Road. O kapit-bahay ka lang namin.
Yes.
To Eileen Ogaire. Hello din po sa inyo. Magandang gabi sa lahat na nakikinig. To Josefa Almadin. Go. Ano sabi niya?
Good evening sa inyong dalawa. Lipat muna ako sa radyo, hugas muna ako plato, at linis ng kitchen. Hehe, at least dinig ko pa kayo.
Yan.
Hi kay Lou Mingkay. Kay Tita Jenny, always watching from Laguna City. Hi din kay Bernadette Ayangwa from Humantin.
Si Sabi ko sa iyo, si Macy eh. Kuya Mike, DJ Jen, tagal-tagal pagod. Ano?
Tanggal.
Tagal. Tanggal-tanggal. Tagal-tagal pagod.
Tagal pagod.
Babaan ko kaya ito. Yun, binabaan ko tuloy yung upuan ko. Tanggal pagod ang programa ninyo. Avid listener po ako watching again from Saikong. Alam mo masarap dyan sa Saikong, Macy, yung may nagbebenta dyan ng Spanish bread. Sa Saikong, oo. Alam ni Macy yon. Macy, banggitin mo kung ano yung pangalan ng shop. Pinoy. Ewan ko kung Pinoy pa rin ang mayari. Alam ko yung baker nila Pinoy, tsaka yung assistant niya Pinoy. Pero ewan ko lang kung nabenta na yung shop na yon to another person. Hi also to Josephine Abiva watching from Discovery Bay. Also to Luming Kai. Injik talaga to, no?
Probably.
And to Bochi.
Watching from Bedford Garden, North Point.
And finally, Angie, see you soon. DJ Jen and Kuya Mike. Definitely we'll see you soon. Thumbs up yan. We'll tell you more about when and how to get the tickets of this movie on our left of our screen kung napapanood niyo po kami. The tickets are available soon. It will probably be out by next week. Okay, but pakinggan niyo po. We will definitely let you know through our program. If not here, kasi kung next week, late the week na, ano na yun, medyo matagal-tagal na yun. So we'll definitely give you information between Monday through Wednesday, either through, in likely scenario, through Facebook.
Yeah, IG and Facebook. Yes.
Okay, so abangan niyo po yan. Monday through Wednesday. Okay. So huwag niyo kalimutan kasi ang umpisa po ng Hello, Love, Goodbye is on the 30th of July in the Philippines. And then and then yung regular screening and block screenings will happen on the 31st. Napakaganda po yung movie. It's PG, for everyone to watch. Basically sa Pilipinas. General patronage sa Manila. So it's a wholesome movie. Yes. Right? And what's amazing is yung mga nanood ng movie. Let me quote.
Yes.
Let me quote. Isa sa mga nanood ng movie, si Gloria Sevilla, who is one of the top drama actresses in the Philippines. Sabi niya, ang ganda, sobra ng pelikula. At naantig daw yung puso ng lahat ng mga nanood for the censor.
Mag-i-invest na ako ng tissue.
And what was amazing is that sabi nga nila, this is the movie of the year.
Prepare your tissues.
Prepare.
Friends.
Prepare.
Sabay-sabay.
Kung sa palagay, ako sa akin lang kung sa ano yung iniyakan mong movie?
Lahat naman yata.
Hindi, yung nanood tayo, Seven Sundays. Kung umiyak ho kayo sa Seven Sundays about family.
Yes.
Iiyak kayo dito because it's not only about family, it's about relationships.
And it's about probably you.
Correct. That's very true. Okay, taking us to the top of the hour. Let's take it with Wency.
With my Mai.
With my Mai. Oh, speaking about my Mai, nasa kay Boy Abund siya.
Okay, Tito Boy.
Tonight.
Lahat yata sila magtitito.
Magtitito Boy. Oh.
Hot seat sila.
Hot seat. So take it away, My and Chata, part of one of the stars. Hello, Love, Goodbye.
Dahil
Plus, a service of Metro Broadcast. Now the news with Jeanette Gaius.
Investigators returned to the skeletonized building where a man raging about theft set a fire that gutted an animation production studio, killed 33 people, and crushed the hearts of comic fans in Japan and beyond. Witness accounts and reports suggested the man had a grudge against Kyoto Animation, but police have not discussed the alleged motive of the suspect, a 41-year-old man who did not work for the studio. The man told police that he set the fire because Kyoto Animation stole novels, according to Japanese media, though it was not known if he had any contact with the studio. The Dutch Supreme Court upheld a lower court's ruling that the Netherlands is partially liable in the deaths of some 350 Muslim men who were murdered by Bosnian Serb forces during the 1995 Srebrenica massacre. The Netherlands Highest Court ruled that Dutch United Nations peacekeepers evacuated the men from their military base near Srebrenica on July 13, 1995, despite knowing that they were in serious jeopardy of being abused and murdered by Bosnian Serb forces. Presiding Judge Kees Streefkerk said the state did act wrongfully and told relatives of the dead they can now claim compensation from the Dutch government. Iran denied President Donald Trump's statement that a U.S. warship destroyed an Iranian drone near the Persian Gulf after it threatened the ship, an incident that marked a new escalation of tensions between the countries less than a month after Iran downed an American drone in the same waterway and Trump came close to retaliating with a military strike. The Iranian military said all its drones had returned safely to their bases and denied there was any confrontation with a U.S. vessel the previous day. Deputy Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi tweeted, "We have not lost any drone in the Strait of Hormuz nor anywhere else." The strait is at the mouth of the Persian Gulf and serves as the passageway for a fifth of all global crude exports. A clash there highlights the risk of war between Iran and the U.S. New Zealand's Prime Minister says the United States is losing interest in the Asia-Pacific as concerns grow about China's growing influence in the region. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern was speaking in Melbourne, where she met with her Australian counterpart Scott Morrison to discuss regional cooperation. Ardern's comments come as New Zealand pushes for a free trade deal with the United States and has shown concern about the rising influence of China in the Pacific. China's influence in the region will be on the agenda in Australia next week when Morrison hosts the new leader of Australia's nearest neighbor, Papua New Guinea, Prime Minister James Marape. The United States and Australia are committed to redevelop a Papua New Guinea naval base on Manus Island. A 78-year-old South Korean man died hours after setting himself ablaze near the Japanese embassy in Seoul, police said, at a time of worsening tensions between Seoul and Tokyo. The man, surnamed Kim, ignited the fire inside his car parked in front of the building where the embassy is located. Police said the man died later Friday while being treated at a Seoul hospital. Police said Kim had phoned an acquaintance earlier to say he planned to self-immolate to express his antipathy toward Japan.
Metro Plus, your radio weather.
Mainly cloudy with showers. Showers will be heavy and there will be squally thunderstorms at first. Showers easing off gradually tomorrow, sunny intervals in the afternoon. Temperatures will range between 28 and 32 degrees. Moderate southwesterly winds. Relative humidity stands at 83%. For the outlook, sunny intervals and a few showers in the following couple of days. The thunderstorm warning is in force. And that's the weather from your radio, Plus 1044.
Employing illegal workers is a serious offense, and an immediate custodial sentence shall be given upon conviction. The law requires employers to take all possible steps to ensure job seekers are lawfully employable. Apart from inspecting a job seeker's ID card, employers must make inquiries to clear any doubt about the person's employability. Employers who fail to do so will not be exempt from liability. For more information, call the Immigration Department on 2824-1551.
Ang opinyon ng programang ito ay mula sa host at ang kanilang panauhin at di nangangahulugang ang opinyon ng estasyong ito, Metro Plus AM 1044.
PTS Ngayon. Ito ang PTS Ngayon.
Checking in at 4, make it 5 minutes past the hour of 9 sa ating programa. Welcome to another edition ng PTS. It's Friday edition, TGI.
If.
Yes. Yung sineparate ko siya kasi normally thank God it's Friday, di ba? Pero ito, thank God I'm Filipino. Kaya may kama yun may kama. May kama siya. Okay? Bakit? You don't believe?
Sige na nga.
Ay, hindi ka maniniwala, no?
Sige na nga.
Sige na nga. Okay. Anyway, sa ating program sa araw na ito, i-check muna natin ang ating weather forecast. What's the weather forecast in the next couple of days? Do I have to give the forecast pa ba?
Yeah.
Or hindi na?
You still have to.
Kasi
Para sa mga kaka-tune in lang.
Kaka-tune in lang and you weren't with us yesterday.
Yes.
Inaasahan po ang weather forecast po natin sa darating po mga araw. Today and tomorrow, mas malakas po ang ulan na ating daranasin tomorrow. Inaasahan ang temperatura po natin nagmumula ng 32 antas sentigrado. Pinakababa po, 27 antas sentigrado. Inaasahan po mas magaan po ang ulan sa linggo. Mas matingkad po ang araw. Inaasahan 32 at 28 po ang ating temperatura. Balik po tayo sa Lunes. Halos pareho lang po. Umuulan at mas kulimlim po ang panahon sa Lunes. At inaasahan ng temperatura po ay 32 to 28 or 28 to 32 degrees. Again, cloudy naman po tayo ng Tuesday, Martes, Miyerkules. At pinakamataas po natin 32, pinakamababa po natin 27. Ang temperatura po mula Huwebes, Biyernes at Sabado at Linggo sa susunod na linggo, halos magkasintulad na po ang ulan at ang tingkad ng araw sa darating pong Biyernes, Sabado at Linggo. At inaasahan ang pinakamataas po nating temperatura ay 32 antas sentigrado. Hindi bababa po ng 75% ang ating humidity at definitely pag sinasabi ng 95%, asahan nyo na po na ano na siya, mainit talaga ang panahon. Wala na tayong magagawa dyan. Ganun at ganun na po ang panahon talaga. Okay, check muna natin ang mga bumabati sa atin. DJ Jin, ikaw na muna.
Okay. Binabati natin.
Okay.
Kasi I had to change the edge.
The page? Okay.
Yung page natin. Binabati natin. Uy, si Jeric Mura. Hello. Good evening, Kuya Mike, DJ Jen. Nice to see you again last Sunday. Oo. Layo niya sa atin nun nung Sunday.
Hindi. Ano siya doon ano ba sabihin natin? Tuliro ba siya noon?
Tuliro ka ba, Jeric? Sabihin mo nga.
Sabihin mo ang tunay na ang katotohanan. At pawang katotohanan lamang,
Tell
Jeric.
us the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Uy, may sagot na si Macy.
Sabi niya.
Yummy Spanish bread from Mushroom
Yes,
Bakery.
correct. See? Told you.
Still operating till now.
Pinay ba, Macy, ang may-ari? Kasi ang alam ko, the last time ako bumili ng Spanish bread doon, na eventually binigay ko rin sa mga kaibigan namin when I reached here. Ano siya? Ang alam ko, yung nanonood pa yata sila ng teleserye nung time na yun .
Wow.
Kasi nasa loob na siya, tapos na yung tapos na yung
Free time na.
Free time na sila . So,
Oo.
nag-aano na sila ng teleserye nung time na yun yata. Yun ang na sort of na experience ko nung araw na yun. Nakita ko sila. Yung baker nila tsaka yung baker nila, tsaka siguro assistant niya, nag-aano na sila nun. They were doing quite well with the So, yun, mushroom. Yan.
Mushroom.
Papupuntahan nyo po yan dyan.
Galing.
And if you want to have a little bit additional naman, na medyo may budget kayo ng konti,
Yes.
no? Na gusto nyong mag-splurge kayo ng konti, the Thai restaurant.
That's the third time I've heard about the Thai restaurant.
Which is next to, katabi po ng...
Mushroom?
Hindi, yung mushroom nasa dulo yun .
Ng square?
Yung mushroom actually lumipat na sila . They're actually halos on the main road na sila ngayon. They're on the other side. But yung tinutukoy ko ngayon, yung mushroom tuloy. Yung Thai restaurant nakatabi ng
Mushroom.
nakatabi ng McDonald's. Masarap yun, masarap. Unbelievable.
Pwede.
I don't know, malamig ba dyan, Kuya Mike, sa studio at ikaw naka-t-shirt lang? Hindi nga . Actually, dito naman kasi, we're so used to the temperature.
Yes.
No? Ano na yun? Parang may psychological na pagpasok ko namin ng ano.
Naka-brace na kami for the temp.
Ano na, alam na ho namin yan. Alam na ho namin. Kasi, number one, yung adjustment ng temperature, sa ano pa lang pagpasok mo pa lang sa iyon, malamig na siya
Oo.
Mas malamig pa ho dito. That's all I can say. But today,
supposedly.
but today, ewan ko,
Hindi.
sobra. Sabihin ko lang po sa inyo dahil countdown na ho kami. We have approximately around 10 days na lang ho kami dito sa studio.
Oh, yeah.
Oo. Mamamaalam na ho itong studio na to.
For a while.
For a while.
For a while.
Yes. For a while,
Yes.
Crocodile. Mamamaalam po muna kami dito. We will be placed in a small studio.
Oh, yes.
Just across the
Smaller.
hall on the other side. No?
Temporarily.
Temporarily. And then when we come back here, this will be a totally renovated studio na.
Yes.
Oo, parang di ko nga alam kung meron akong ano Ano ba
Are we
tawag dito?
attached? Attachment?
yung tawag mo
Sepangs?
Ano?
Sepangs?
Anong sepangs?
Separation Anxiety.
Palagay ko, ganun na nga yun. No? Parang nakakaano siya di ba? Because there's so many things that has come and gone in this studio.
For example, this counter.
Mawawala na ho itong if you've been to the studio, right? If you've actually been to the studio, you'll actually see itong counter na to. And this counter has been here since
You started?
Metro started.
Wow.
Itong top counter na to. So, ano to?
Ang sturdy,
Super
no?
sturdy nito. Sumakay ka pa.
Oo, actually.
Pwede.
Kaya nga ako
Kayang-kaya si DJ Jin ito.
True.
So, yun lang sasabihin ko sa inyo. This is definitely mawawala na po ito.
Tapos kakalagay lang natin ng posters,
Kakalagay lang namin ng posters. The posters will have to be put down
For a while.
And it will be situated in a different way.
Yes.
So the studio's position. Gusto lang namin ipaalam sa inyo yan. So, we're counting down, ano ba last natin dito? Kasi 18 tayo nag-umpisa Thursday. So susunod na is 20.
Sakto August 1st daw, kabila na daw tayo
No, oo nga. Pero that means isang na lang tayo. Hindi
Next
pa.
week na lang.
Ganun ba?
Yeah.
Next week na lang ba?
Next week na lang.
Huh? Ganun
Yes.
ba? Let me check. Don't know.
Yes. Oo, 22 na Monday 28 sa Tuesday the week after. Tama ba?
Tama ba? Dali.
Hindi, 30 on Tuesday kasi blood taking ko yun
Oh, finally. May kwento yan. Hindi, yung last natin is 25.
Which is next week.
Yes, that's our last time. Kailangan mo maalam tayo next week.
Oo, Sunday.
Oo. Di ba?
Oo.
It's going to be something different.
Pagbalik ni Brother Bruce. Saglit. Oo, kailangan masabihan. Baka mawala sa
Baka wala
niya
sa hulog siya.
Oo.
Okay, so yun yung gusto ko rin sabihan na yung bloodletting merong nangyari yan. Anyway, bago yan, batiin muna natin yung mga kasama natin dahil marami tayong So,
Yes!
so Nor, if you're just talking about sinasabi mo na bakit ako naka-t-shirt lang, I'm okay. Ngayon medyo hindi siya ganun kalamig.
Yes.
Hindi siya ganun. Si Milet, hi. Pabati po in advance kay Liza Crisostomo ng Cavite. Also, binabati po
hello.
natin si Melinda San Gaspar. Hello po sa inyong lahat dyan. Ito kay Eric Mike at DJ Jin. Also to Julie. Hello sa'yo. To Socorro. God bless. And she's listening to us in the Philippines.
Oh, yes.
To Ana Rivera. To Susan Reyes. To Jeric. Sabi ko nga, si Jeric, nag-react na ba?
Oo
Si Encarnitas, watching from Bramer Hill. To Abin, watching from Taiwan. Sabi ni Jeric, makakasama daw, magkakasama na naman po kasi yung mga prime superstars. Kayo medyo malayo ako
Oo.
Ganon. Okay.
Nag-box sila dun.
Hi to Luz, to Bing, also to Tinjai Josh.
Yes.
Yes, sa yung sabi niya dito, nakakawala po ng stress panoorin yung programa ninyo. Thank you ha. Hindi ko lang maintindihan talaga kung feel mo kami.
Oo.
Saan ka ba dito, Tinjai Josh Osorio? Where are you from here in Hong Kong? Also, hi to Encarnitas 28 next Sunday. Binibigay na sa atin yung
Oh, siya na.
Oo.
Tinjay Josh.
Okay, si Albaten, si Grace, to Feli, watching from the peak.
From the
What? Okay, si Feli, taga-peak siya. Okay, hello din po kay Bing. Why black screen po ng comment ako, Kuya Mike? Black screen? What do you mean? Lumalabas naman kami.
Mag-refresh ka ng ano mo.
Mag-refresh ka nung ano mo. Oh, totoo na naka-black kaming dalawa, pero yung screen hindi.
Hindi. Kami lang yung naka-black. Kami lang. Oh.
Okay, good evening from Marife from South Horizon. I'll be there tomorrow.
Si Malia Rilin from Appley Chow.
Pareho lang yun eh.
Appley Chow.
Appley Chow. Si Myla. I'll be in Appley Chow tomorrow, somewhere in South Horizons. Watching from Hong Siu Q. Saan yan?
Sa may Tinshay Y.
Okay. Si Bing, ano?
Si Bing.
Okay, mga balita po natin na ipaabot sa inyo. Babalikan po natin yung mga balita natin from yesterday.
Yes.
But for the meantime, ito muna mga balita po natin from Balita Pong OFW. Here we go.
Bumabagang mga balita.
Nag-iintay po ako ng dalang po. Bigla nagkagulo, pinagtutukan ko ng baril.
Inyong matutunghayan.
Pagbaba ng kotse, tinutukan na agad yung mga pulis natin at hinahanap na yung pera. Asan yung pera? Asan yung pera?
Dito lamang sa inyong radyo.
Sabi nila si Ate Guy hindi kailangan madaldal sa pelikula. Sabi ko, totoo naman.
Balita ngayon.
Balik po tayo sa ating programa at 9:16. Narito po ang ating mga balita sa araw na ito. Malungkot na balita po. Isang taong gulang po na Filipino domestic helper ang tumalon po sa kanyang flats sa Lai Kok. This week po, according to Oriental Daily, ang babae po ay tumalon sa apartment sa may Mayfu Sanchin sa at sinasabing suicide daw ito. Some workers at the scene saw the incident and reported the incident to authorities. An ambulance arrived and confirmed the helper's death on the scene. Investigators revealed the domestic helper had been working in Mayfu for some time now. In May, a 35-year-old Filipino domestic helper hanged herself in Shatin. Para doon sa mga nangangailangan po ng tulong, lalong-lalo na doon sa mga kinakailangan at sinasabi po nila na sila po ay depressed, na ang kailangan nyo po ng taong makakausap. Ano mo, marami ho tayong mga pamamaraan na maaari pong makausap po ang samot-saring mga kababayan po natin or di naman po kami na maaari po nyo kaming makakausap. Sometimes mahirap po yun na kinikimkim nyo ng seryoso yung mga nangyayari po sa inyong buhay. It's very, very difficult. Alam ko po yun. And hindi lingid sa ating kaalaman na nangyayari po yun. No? Nangyayari po yun na nalalagay po tayo sa alanganin, na hindi minsan natin nakikita yung, kumbaga yung dulo nung ating ambisyon sa buhay. Kasi nga, sa sobrang bigat na ng nararamdaman po natin. Tandaan nyo, as life goes on, right? It gives you an opportunity to see things differently. Pero kung hahayaan niyo yung sarili ninyo na iba ang mag-control doon sa inyong problema, diba? Or sumusuko kayo dahil sa sobrang bigat at pasanin na dinadala nyo ngayon, there's still a way out of it. Tandaan nyo po yan. Hindi nangangahulugan. Kadalasan po ang nangyayari dyan, na-overextend nyo po yung sarili ninyo. Hindi nyo siguro akalain na kung kakayanin nyo pa rin yung pagsubok na dinaranas nyo ngayon. Sometimes talaga, pag wala ho kayong masandalan, wala kayong makausap, lalong-lalo na kung let's say ang problema ay tungkol sa pamilya at inaasahan nyo na dapat nandyan yung iyong asawa, di ba? Nandyan yung mga anak nyo. Nandyan yung, let's say, nanay at tatay nyo kung sila'y buhay pa, na mapagsasabihan ninyo. Sometimes it just takes an ear to listen. To take off that pain and misery sa inyong katawan. Sometimes yung taong kausap nyo doesn't even have to say anything. Diba? Kadalasan ang nangyayari na yan, kaya naninikip yung damdamin at puso natin, is because wala tayong mapagsabihan. siguro some of you would say na pagdasal mo na lang yan. I'm sure lalabas at lalabas yan. Yes. Isa sa mga bahagi yan na maaaring makapagbigay tulong sa inyo. But sometimes hindi ganun kadali for an individual, di ba? To say something or magdasal lamang. Dahil sometimes kung wala kang tao na nasa harap mo, parang feeling mo mabigat ang suliranin, di ba? Na wala nang dapat gawin kung hindi tapusin na. Remember this. Nung pumunta ho kayo dito, you had the ambition to be far greater than where you are now. Huwag nating tanggalin yun sa ating isipan. Maybe there are just certain setbacks na madadaanan natin ngayon. Times like that need just focus. Kaya sometimes it's best na itabi muna natin yung yung ating suliranin para mas klaro po yung pag-iisip natin at makita natin ang kabuuan ng ating, kumbaga kabuuan ng letrato, di ba? The picture. O ano yung pumapaloob sa inyong isip. Because when it's cloud na, di ba? Parang ano rin yan eh. DJ Jin, di ba? Parang tinatawag natin na ano yan. Para din siyang sama ng panahon.
Mm-hmm.
Pag hindi ho kayo nakakakita ng sikat ng araw.
Oh, yes.
Parang ang bigat-bigat ng pakiramdam ninyo.
Oo.
Di ba?
But then minsan kasi nakakalimutan ng ibang tao na na nandun pa rin yung araw.
Correct.
And iniisip lang nila, it's always rainy days and they don't wanna think na maybe after the rainy day,
Agree.
nandyan yung sun, nandyan yung rainbow. Diba?
So kinakailangan pag-isipan natin na for every day that we end, there's always going to be tomorrow.
Yes.
Tandaan niyo po yan. And tomorrow could be better than today.
Yes.
And it cannot be also perfect all the time. Tandaan niyo po yun.
Totoo.
There's never a perfect day. Sometimes when you think that the day is so perfect, minsan kinakabahan ka pa nga eh.
Parang calm after the storm. Calm before the storm ba ito?
Parang, ano ba to?
Ganon.
Diba? But it's good na meron ka nun. Yung sinasabi nga nila mas maigi yun na meron kang tinatawag nating may pagkamulto. Diba?
Pagkamulto?
Oh, yung multo yun eh. Ayun yung kumbaga parang nagbibigay sa'yo, ng gumigising sa'yo to put your balance in shape. Kasi pag iniisip mo na, meron bang mangyayaring di ka nais-nais?
Yes.
Kasi normally, kaya tinatawag ko siya figuratively na multo or a ghost because that's where you think eh. Diba? Nag-iisip ka pag may good or the bad. Yes. And the bad is always yung multo eh. Specifically kay pag nakakadinig ko ng multo yan, tumataas ho yung balahibo niyan. Kagaya nung isang beses nung isang araw eh, sinabi ko sa kanya, manunod ako ng Annabelle eh. Sabi niya,
Enjoy? Kasi parang last week I watched a YouTube video kasi.
Of Annabelle?
Hindi. Of the parang there's this two guys from BuzzFeed.
Okay.
Who try to debunk the paranormal stories.
Okay.
And then they went to visit the real Annabelle ragdoll. She does look scary for
It is. It is. Yeah. Pero ang ano ko lang dito, I was kind of disappointed with the movie though. But I'll tell you that in a different time. Sa iba pa natin mga balita, at least 13 Filipino tourists bound for Hong Kong were barred from boarding their flights after it was alleged that their boarding passes were determined to be fake. Peke. Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines Port Operations Division confirmed the passengers, 7 men and 6 women, were intercepted at the Cathay Pacific check-in counter at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3 last week. The passengers were immediately turned over to the Bureau of Immigration after Cathay Pacific personnel found that the self-printed boarding passes they presented were allegedly fake. Peke. Their names were not in the flight manifesto and they were not issued tickets by the airline. Another of the investigating officers said it seems that the 13 passengers are victims of scammers who prey on the public by selling fake tickets at cheap prices to entice their victims. The passengers only learned that they were scammed after the airline informed them that their boarding passes were not encoded into the system. Kasi ngayon, ang mahirap dyan ngayon, gusto ko lang i-explain sa inyo ha, na madali na ho ngayon, di ba? It's all about, paper. It's all about A4 paper.
Yes.
You can have an A4 paper ticket, you can have an A4 paper boarding pass, depending on whether you have a printer at home.
If you've checked in online.
If you check in online, right? So, ang lumabas doon, sinabi nung kumbagay kanilang quote-unquote agent, sila yung nagbigay nung quote-unquote na boarding pass, quote-unquote na ticket. Okay? When interviewed by members of the BI's Travel Control and Enforcement Unit, or TCEU, the passengers pointed to one of their female companions as the one who enticed them to buy the plane tickets. The woman, however, claimed that she also did not know that the boarding passes were bogus, as these were only given to her by a certain Jennifer. She alleged that the person named Jennifer, whom she met thrice, and she was only instructed to distribute the tickets to her companions. So, ibig sabihin nun, hindi man lang niya kilala, kumbaga from Adam, di ba? Itong si Jennifer. Napaniwala siya dahil napakamura nga daw nung plane ticket na kanilang binili. No? So, binigay sa kanila yung, so sa bawat, let's say, sabihin na natin, si DJ Jin at ako, bumili ng ticket.
Oo.
So, binigyan kami ng isang ticket na A4 size at isa pang paper na nakalagay doon yung boarding pass namin.
Yes.
Okay. So yun yung ganun ang dating, ha? So anyway, investigators also found out that some of the passengers' hotel bookings were canceled as well. The victims, ito, pakinggan nyo ha, the victims were allegedly told to wear T-shirts bearing the name of a herbal product during their trip and were instructed to take off the shirts after they cleared customs. Additional reports claim that the victims may have been promised jobs abroad, hence the fake tickets and the misrepresentation. All 13 passengers were eventually turned over to the Interagency Council Against Trafficking, or IACAT, for assistance in further investigation. Hindi malayo yan, ha?
Oo.
Hindi malayo na trafficking yan. Ako, I feel na trafficking siya. Kasi parang ang hirap sabihin na walang panloloko. Pasusuot kayo ng t-shirt.
Exactly.
Ng isang, I don't know, isang kumpanya. Di
Or
sabay-sabay
isang person.
Kayo, sabay-sabay kayong lalabas. Siyempre kasi, mas disimulado yun sa immigration. Para kay tour group eh.
Yes,
Diba?
parang sponsored by.
Correct, sponsored by, di ba? So mas madali kayong makaalis. And mind you, ginagamit po ang Hong Kong as a hub. Ano yung sinasabi nila pag tinatawag nating hub? Pag tinatawag po nating hub, dito po yung center.
Yes.
Noong pagpunta nyo sa iba't ibang lugar. Okay? Pag sinasabi po nating center, ito po yung lugar na paglapag nyo rito, mas maraming ibang lugar o destinasyon na pwede kayong pumunta. So, maaring manatili kayo dito for a couple of days, tapos i-deploy kayo kung saan-saang lugar.
Oo.
Correct? Kasi may mga ganun hong ginagawa nila specifically for areas in the Middle East.
Yes.
Kasi limitado po yung mga flights natin
In the
from the Philippines to the Middle East, di ba?
Yes.
Kadalasan po, most often than not, sinasakyan nyo Cathay Pacific. Kasi nga, lapag dito, and then with so many flights daily to the Philippines, which is about 5-6 flights daily, di ba? And that's aside pa dun sa ibang carriers, di ba?
Oo.
So talagang marami siya. So kaya ito yung parang nagiging sentro ng pagde-deploy sa iba't ibang lugar, right? There could be also chances that you could go to Europe, di ba? Or you can go to other Asian countries na dito kayo ibabase. Kasi mas madaling na sabihin turista kayo eh.
Oo eh, kasi walang VC eh.
Correct. And Hong
Visa.
Kong is always a tourist destination.
Yes, especially for Filipinos.
Correct. So kaya disimulado ngayon yung nangyayari. So mag-ingat po kayo, lalong-lalo na doon sa mga nag-o-offer po ng mga tickets online.
Kasi hindi nyo kilala.
Oo, yung mga, di ba ang dami? Ako, ang ginagawa namin makikita nyo po, sa aming website, pag nakikita nyo po, na sometimes, bakit ang linis ng website namin, anong Facebook page namin? Kasi, regularly, nililinis ho namin talaga siya.
Yes.
Pag may nakikita ho kami na medyong
sketchy,
iffy.
Nagbe-message kami, nagte-text, ano to?
Oo. So,
And then,
tinatanggal ho namin yun. Or, kumbaga, tinatago namin
Ini-stock ko na kayo, yung mga nagpo-post.
So, yun yung mga mahirap dyan. Okay?
Yes.
So, we have to make sure, una yun. Una sa importante yan. Okay? Ingat po kayo sa mga ganyan. Sa iba pa natin mga balita, June. Ito, pakinggan nyo ha. June 2019 was the hottest June in 140 years, setting a global record according to the latest monthly global climate record released by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. The report said that average global temperatures in June was an additional of minus 16.82 Celsius. So pag kinumpound mo lahat yun, okay, ang average so far about above the 21st or the 20th century of 15.5 degrees Celsius, and marks the 414th consecutive month in temperatures were above the 20th century average. 9 of the hottest Junes over the last 140 years have occurred since 2010. 9. Rather, 9 out of 10.
So, 10,
So,
11,
lumalabas talaga.
Every year since
2010, pinakamainit ang June. Europe, Asia, and Africa, as well as the Hawaii's and U.S. Gulf of Mexico regions, experienced their hottest Junes on record. Average temperatures in France, Germany, and northern Spain, yung mga nakikinig sa atin sa Europa, which have experienced a heat wave, hit as high as minus 7. Ibig sabihin, tandaan nyo, pag minus, bumababa yung temperature. Dapat ito, mas mababa pa ang temperature. Because normally at this time, when you come into the summer in Europe or in North America, you come in, siguro sabihin na natin, between 17 to 20. Ngayon, bumubulusok po siya above the normal range, with temperatures in France hitting as high as 46 degrees Celsius. In France,
Wow.
Meanwhile, the global average sea surface temperature was minus 17 Celsius above the 20th century monthly average of 16 degrees. So normally, ang average po niyan dapat is 16 degrees Celsius. Right? Pero tumataas po yan. Tandaan niyo po yun. That's, I think, one of the phenomenon na makikita niyo po that yung mga hindi natin normally nakikitang kumbagay animal o hayop pandagat, lumalabas ho sila ngayon.
Oo.
Right? And they're coming closer, lalo ho silang lumalapit to the shoreline. An example to that will be dolphins.
Whales.
An example of that,
Sharks.
sharks, whales.
Stingrays, manta rays.
Yung mga ganon, di ba? Na turtles, na nakikita natin sa kanila ngayon, na lumalapit na po sila sa common area kung saan merong civilization.
Yes.
Sabi nga dito, the highest sea surface temperature was tying the 2016 as the highest global ocean temperature for the month on record, while Antarctica is where yung mga yelo, no? Ice fell to its smallest level on record, 8.5% below the 1981 to 2010 average, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. Ako, napaka-ano nito, nakakatakot po ito. This is ongoing. And siguro our fair share, ito na lang sa akin, our fair share as a community, and one of the biggest communities, ethnic minority communities in Hong Kong. Pumapangalawa, of course, yung Indonesian. Pero sa atin na lang, dahil tayo yung mga nasa household tayo, marami tayong mga kaibigan, di ba? Nandyan. Try to be a little bit more concerned. pagtitipid ng tubig, di ba? Make sure yung plastic na nakikita less plastic to use, di ba? Mag-segregate na rin po tayo. Start segregating the bottles, the plastics, and the paper. I'm sure kung kasama po kayo sa mga tinatawag nating estates,
yes,
di ba?
like here.
Dito, meron yun. Blue, yellow. Tama ba yun? Blue, yellow. Meron pa isa
brown pa eh.
Oh, yun, brown. Blue, yellow, and brown. Ano? So color-coded siya. And that color coding is exactly the color coding everywhere else.
Yes.
Correct? Una na yun. Pangalawa na dapat yung pagtuunan din ng pansin is the usage of straws. Hindi nyo napapansin yan. Pero on average, a person uses in a day, kung umiinom po kayo na regular basis, sometimes 2. Imagine, 2. Minimum yun eh. Di ba?
Imagine, milyon-milyon tayo.
Yes. Okay? So, kagaya ng lagi natin sinasabi, yung mga, kumbaga, i-separate natin yung mga pwede namang siyang itapon, yung mga biodegradable, di ba? Magagamit nyo po. And otherwise.
Yes.
Para at least makatulong po tayo kahit papano.
And BYOB.
Bring your own bag.
Yes.
That's very true. Sa iba pa nating mga balita, ito, sa mga kasama po natin, babalikan po natin kayo, no? It's about a Filipina, unfortunately, na nurse po siya. Pero, dahil sa technicality, siya po'y nakasuhan sa gitnang silangan na pinalsipikan niya ang kanyang credentials. But we'll tell you more about the story when we come back. Dito lamang sa ating Friday edition ng BTS.
BTS ngayon. Metro Plus, your radio weather.
Mainly cloudy with showers. Showers will be heavy and there will be squally thunderstorms at first. Showers easing off gradually tomorrow, sunny intervals in the afternoon. Temperatures will range between 28 and 32 degrees. Moderate southwesterly winds. Relative humidity stands at 83%. For the outlook, sunny intervals and a few showers in the following couple of days. The thunderstorm warning is in force. And that's the weather from your radio, Plus 1044.
I hired Mark through the employment program for the elderly and middle-aged. Mark is energetic and helpful. He fits well in our team. Employers taking part in the program may apply for an on-the-job training allowance. The allowance will be higher for employing job seekers aged 60 or above. Support the employment program for the elderly and middle-aged, benefiting employers and employees. For details, visit www.jobs.gov.hk.
Para sa inyong kuro-kuro, opinyon o katanungan, tawag na sa 1-834-100. 1-834-100. Pwede ring i-text, WhatsApp at Viber sa 6641-8811. 6641-8811. Pwede ring email ptshk1044@gmail.com. ptshk1044@gmail.com. At sali na sa aming FB page, Pinoy Tayo, Sanman. Which sound do you prefer? This?
I feel good.
Or this?
I feel good.
For digital sound, check out our Metro Plus app. Available on the App Store and Google Play. It's free. Download now. Ito ang BTS Balita.
Okay, pagbati muna sa'yo, Jan. Take it away.
Yes, hi kay Alpha Tawas. Nagre-recycle kami dito sa bahay. Segregate ko mga plastics and papers.
Yan, very good.
Oh, si Dang Idio. Gandang gabi po from Lamtin. Hello, good evening sa inyo dyan. Hi kay Mila Kabab. Good evening po sa inyo. Kay Bing Balabag. Susan Ronquillo, hello. Hi kay Marites Sakamay. Watching from Laguna Verde. Si Virgie Paculia, more power, God bless. Hi kay Belinda Salinas. Sabi ni Lisa Cortez, maganda to yung sinabi niya. Gandang gabi po. Behind the clouds, the sun is still shining. Totoo po
That's
yan.
very true, very true. No? Wag po nating asahan na lagi po nandyan yung araw, but deep in our thoughts and our prayers.
Oo.
Remember that for as long as the sun rises, every day the sun rises, it might not be in your area or dahil natatakpan lang siya ng ulap. Diba? For every morning, there's always an evening. For every evening, there's always a morning. So umiikot yan, may cycle. That's exactly what the circle of life is. Diba? Which is definitely, palabas na yon soon.
I know.
Oo. So, just gusto ko lang paalalahanan sa ating mga kababayan na sometimes depression really hits you.
Oo.
But find
an outlet.
Find an outlet. Specifically, I mean, dadaan at dadaan tayo dyan.
Yes.
Ako hindi lingid sa aking, sa inyong kaalaman. Every now and then, you have this, specifically, through age, there would be what we call midlife crisis, di ba? You pass through certain situations because, number one, you tend to be more critical in the things that you do. Pag sinasabi kong critical, ano bang critical nun? Naabot ko na ba yung dapat ko maabot?
Kasi you end up comparing yourself with other people.
Right, correct. And then, social media doesn't even add up to you too, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi naman nakakatulong yun. It adds up to your likes, it adds up to your emojis, but does it translate to actually making you happy? No. Di ba? So, there are certain situations that you have to go through that. And this also goes, in fact, not only to you, but it also gets reflected to the younger generation. And actually, it's even worse to the younger generation because they depend so much solely on social media.
On technology.
Diba? So kaya may mga situations na talagang nakakaano sila. Yung if they don't hold something that's electronic that they can't actually flick their fingers with, they tend to have this withdrawal situation, diba? Oo. May separation anxiety sila. When they have that, mas mabigat yun. And you cannot control that. Only them and them alone who can control that. Yes. But if you have a connection, a personal connection, sino man yun? Pamangkin, apo, anak, di ba? Kapatid na mas nakakabata. When you have personal connections with them, these things are not a problem.
True.
Tandaan niyo po yun. Hindi magiging problema yun. Why? Because there's other ways and other alternatives na pwede nyong gawin. Right? So, I mean, it's easier said than done that we should stop ourselves from putting or making our, ano ba tawag doon? Making our positions, yung gadgets natin, as the center of our lives.
Yes.
It's the same thing. Probably in our generation, the more focused we are is based on money. Diba? Sabi nga nila, money makes the world go round. Now, it's technology that makes the world go round. Or it even makes the world smaller. But sometimes, yan yung sinasabi natin.
It makes you lonely.
It makes you lonely because it makes you, parang you have this feeling of claustrophobicness. Diba? Yung parang wala ka nang magawa dahil lahat napakalapit na It's so close di ba?
Yes.
So sometimes you have to find a way to be you once more.
Outside
of all that.
Yes.
Di ba? I mean, ito sabihin lang namin sa inyo. I can attest to that and DJ Jin can attest to it also that we're not actually on Facebook.
Except for PTS. That's it.
And I mean, we access Facebook. We post information on Facebook, but it's always connected to work.
Yes.
Aside from that, wala na ho kami nun. We don't have any social media. And some people said, how can you don't have that? Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you
can. And even some of my followers on Instagram, like si Timmy, nung nag-meet kami nung Sunday, sabi niya, di ka na rin active sa IG. Yes.
Well, you don't have to, di ba?
You don't have to be.
Di ka naman di ba? Kasi sabi nga natin, ako nakikita ko lang dito, I'd rather you, as DJ Jin would always describe it, have your happy feet, take you where you need to be taken, than actually depending on...
Don't talk to your friends for the whole week.
Yes.
Meet up in a coffee shop. Oh my gosh.
Mas maganda yon.
Yes.
Sabi nga dito ni Bing pala, sabi niya dito, matipid talaga ako sa tubig, Kuya Mike. Lalo na sa paghuhugas ng kamay. Off yung gripo habang nagsasabon ng kamay.
Actually, yes.
Very true yan, ha?
Totoo yan.
Erlinda is watching to us in excuse me, Wan Chai, Julie,
Yes.
also is joining us at
Si Roseneth.
Yes.
Salgado.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sa iba pa natin mga balita, dakuan naman po natin itong balita natin tungkol dito sa kababayan natin. A Filipina nurse in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has been rendered jobless for almost a year after she was mistakenly charged for falsifying her school records. Feli Rose Lavinia Prada Arnesto, a registered nurse from Cebu, said the Saudi Arabian Ministry of Health accused her of faking her documents when, upon verification from her school, there was no showing she graduated as a nurse. But here was the mistake. The mistake had begun with the miscommunication between the data verification group and her school. She said data verification group Dataflow sent a request for her records to the wrong branch of her school. And the school, of course, replied that her name is not and was not found on the list of its nursing graduates. This was the Saudi Ministries of Health's basis for filing a case against her and threw the 26-year-old Cebuana nurse out of her job at the Kingdom, which she had held for over a year. She said that her school has 4 branches, and the verification request had been sent to one of the 4, which was not the branch from which she graduated. Sabi nga ni Feli Rose, after ng mga ilang buwan, mga 3 months, doon ko laman na pinakita ng Ministry of Health na pinakita nila sa akin ang resulta ng data flow verification. Doon ko nakita na hindi pala na-submit yung papers ko. Hindi pala na-verify sa tamang school kung saan ako nag-graduate. Moreover, she said it took her and her family in Cebu months to correct the records submitted by data flow to the KSK or KSA Health Ministry. Dagdag ni Feli Rose, 11 months din akong nagtago dito lang sa bahay. Hindi kasi ako makatrabaho. Lisensya ko, kinuha, tapos pag nakita daw akong nagtatrabaho, ikukulong daw ako. Hindi ko alam kung anong kasalanan ko, wala po akong kasalanan. With her mother's help, Arnesto was able to get her records after coordinating with the Department of Foreign Affairs office in Cebu and the intervention of the Philippine Embassy in Riyadh. Philippine Ambassador to Saudi Arabia Adnan Alonto said his office immediately requested for re-verification of her school records. Anya ni Alonto, doon nga po nagkaroon ng second look as we found out na may pagkakamali, and it's very unfortunate that it took 1 year. But as far as the embassy is concerned, we immediately took the immediate action as soon as it was referred to us. Also, Alonto promised to extend assistance to Ernesto, who is now mulling the possibility of filing complaints against the school's registrar. Yan ang hirap yan, ha?
Hirap, no?
Hirap yan.
Especially for schools na maraming
Nakakatakot
branch,
yan.
no?
Oo, di ba?
Oo.
Kaya nga sinasabi natin, you have to be very, very specific.
Yes.
And isa sa mga binahagi natin ito sa inyo kahapon, specifically for applying for new passports or any credentials whatsoever, na magiging basihan ng inyong profession.
Mm-hmm.
Di ba? Mahirap yun. Kumbaga, gagawa kayo ng kwento, tapos ito na nga, ganito mangyayari, di ba? My suggestion lang po sa inyo is always give, sabi nga natin lalo na ngayon, it's easy, di ba? There are apps that are actually, ano tawag mo doon? Para siyang photocopier na.
Mm-hmm.
May mga apps na photocopier na siya. Na you don't actually have to use pictures, di ba?
Yes.
Just open the app, kukunan mo siya, pero sinascan na yung ano mo.
Yes,
yung
that's
ano
what
mo,
we use.
sinascan na. Tapos ang ginagawa, pag nag-scan na siya, it's translated to PDF na siya.
Yes.
Diba? PDF file na siya. So may kopya ho kayo nun. technically, that's what you call a soft copy. But once you print it,
It's a hard.
it's a hard copy na. So kinakailangan all these credentials, you should have that. You have to have a photocopying app. Okay? Mas nakakatipid po kayo, for one, having a photocopying app because it's not saved as a JPEG.
Oo.
Diba? Kasi ang JPEG masyadong mabigat.
Mabigat yun eh.
Masyadong mabigat siya. Specifically with the new phones nowadays, yung, ano tawag dito, yung DPI nun is so high. Yung resolution niya masyadong mataas. Diba? And sometimes, pag hindi pa klaro yung pag-picture nyo, medyo malabs yun. Kasi picture siya eh. Picture quality siya eh. Diba? So, masuggestion ko sa inyo, there are scanning apps that are free. Right? So, tapos nun, once you scan it, kailangan meron din kayong hard copy nun.
So, you print.
Yes. Okay? Pinaka-importante yon sa ating mga kasama. Wag na wag. Yun ang gagawin nyo. Wag na wag ho kayong lalabas ng bansa na wala ho kayong kopya ng
stuff.
Birth certificate nyo. Marriage certificate nyo kung kayo'y kasal. At the end of the day, do sa mga single, Senomar or a certificate of singleness. Diba? Ano pa ba yung kailangan nyo? Kung may mga anak kayo, birth certificate ng mga anak ninyo. Right? If you finished school, college, or high school, get the transcript of records. Meron po kayong diploma. Transcript of records muna. Certificate that says nakapag-graduate kayo. Kasi may mga schools na gano'n eh, di ba? May mga schools na sasabihin sa inyo.
It's diploma, it depends on their terms.
Depende sa terms mo yon. So meron ka dapat nun, di ba? Kung kayo naman po ay registered under the PRC, Philippine Regulatory Commission, kung kayo po ay teacher, abogado, nurse, accountant, etc., kailangan meron din po kayo nun. Yes. You'll never know when you need it.
Actually, I just came, kailan ba yun? Nung Wednesday, nasa konsulado ako. Meron kasi akong mga naririnig. I can't help but laugh. But then, syempre, at the end of the day, parang face palm ang dating. Kasi, meron yung tatanong ngayon.
Ano ibig sabihin ng face palm?
The face in, your palm in your face.
Yun na yun. Sige, continue.
Ang kwento, parang tatanungin ng staff, married ba kayo? Sasabihin nila single, but then they're registered as married. Kasi sasabihin nila, hindi, kinalumutan ko na kasi yung asawa ko. Still, you are married. Kahit sabihin mong naghiwalay na kayo, kahit sabihin mong kinalimutan mo na siya, nangapit bahay siya or anything, have that with you pa rin.
I agree. And I think it doesn't make you any different.
Yes.
Diba? It doesn't make you any different. You have to really realize that at the end of the day, sa mga kababayan po natin, sabi nga, I actually heard this in an interview this afternoon. Sabi niya, every one of us, okay? Ano niyo to? Very, very clear to. Lahat po tayo, at any given point of our life, we would have regretted or we will regret something na nagawa natin na mali. Dumaan yun. It could be once, it could be twice, it could be many times over. But the most important thing there is that you are, kumbaga, tinutuwid mo na siya. Yung ano mo, yung buhay mo. So you have to understand that very clearly. Na you don't have to be answerable to the person beside you. Diba? Kung tinanong ka nung isa, may katabi ka doon, nahihiya ka doon sa taong yun. Ang tanong ko doon, buhay ba niya yun? Ang hinaharap mo? Or buhay mo ang hinaharap mo? Lang, that's simple as that. Right? And I think that's one of the reasons why nahihirapan po tayo as a race being Filipinos. Kasi ang ginagawa ho natin doon, kinu-compare natin kaagad yung sarili natin doon sa taong katabi natin.
Yes, no.
Regardless of whether the person is inferior of us or superior of us. Alam niyo yun. Ibig sabihin nun, mas nakakaangat sila sa atin or mas nakababa sila sa atin.
Yes.
Correct? So, ibig sabihin nun, iba't iba yung paningin natin. Ito nakakataas sa atin, ito. Pero, at the end of the day, kinukumpara pa rin natin yung sarili natin.
Kasi we forget. We have different stories.
Correct. Hindi lang yun. Sabi nga natin sa gamot na lang, di ba? Ang gamot na iniinom ko, hindi naman applicable sa iniinom ni DJ Jin or applicable sa kay Tita Carrie or at least applicable kay DJ The Big J. Tandaan niyo po yun. So yung kwento ng buhay mo cannot be applicable sa kwento ng buhay ni DJ Jin or ng buhay ko, di ba? So at the end of the day, ito nga yung sinasabi ko wala kayong alams dun sa buhay ng iba. If you wanna listen to their story, wala nang problema yun di ba? And then if you put yourself a little bit higher than them, the guys nakakaangat kayo, then that's fine. But to be able to put that person down dahil nakakaangat kayo or to put yourself down dahil may nakakaangat sa inyo, that's a totally different picture. That's when depression starts.
Yes. That's when, yun nga, you compare.
Correct. Stop comparing.
Na, meron kasi tayong mentality na sana.
Yes.
Sana.
Mm-hmm.
Sana this, sana that.
Pero yung sana na yun, kung ginawa mo ng paraan, hindi sana yun. Naging, yun. Sana. Balik na naman no? Joke lang. Eto, magandang magandang balita po ito ha. Dahil ito, ginawa na nga ho itong ginawa na hong batas ito ano ko lang siya dito para may comparison tayo.
Yes.
Ito yung tungkol sa mga tungkol sa pag-aproban ni President Duterte sa social workers natin, di ba?
Oh yes, napag-usapan natin to yesterday. Ng paano.
Okay. Sabi ito, magandang balita po ito, no? And this was about a couple of days ago, but we'll have to recall this again para at least malinaw po para sa inyo. And I personally support this dahil hindi naman sa lingid sa inyong kaalaman na isa po kami sa naging parte nung paghikayat sa gobyerno natin sa Pilipinas na maibalik dito si Ma'am Elizabeth.
Oh yes.
Okay? Gumawa pa nga ako ng video nun
I still keep it.
Yes. Anyway, sabi ni President Rodrigo Duterte has signed a law creating the Social Welfare Attaché for overseas Filipino workers. Yan yung nabanggit dito, no? Duterte signed the Republic Act 11299, amending Republic Act 8042 or the Migrant Workers Overseas Filipino Act of 1995. The law signed on April 17 was only released to the media Monday. Under the new law, Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, is mandated to deploy a social welfare attaché in countries where we have large concentration of OFWs. The law stated that social welfare attaché would manage cases of OFWs and other overseas Filipinos in distress needing psychological services. The attaché would also undertake surveys and prepare official social welfare situationers on the OFW in the area of assignment. It also mandated the attaché to establish a network of overseas-based social welfare agencies and or PR individuals and groups which may be mobilized to assist in the provision of appropriate social services. Napakaganda po nito, ha? And more to that, the attaché, the new law, added should respond to and monitor the resolution of problems and complaints or queries of OFWs and their families. The law also ordered the attachés to establish and maintain a data bank and documents of overseas Filipino workers and their families so that appropriate social welfare service can be more effectively provided. The DSWD is mandated to include its agencies' programs and implementation of the new law, while the funding should be included in the annual General Appropriations. So hindi lamang dito at sa Dubai. That means sa iba't ibang dako pa na merong OFWs. We're gonna tell you more additional information na good news para sa atin at sa mga social workers overseas. Don't go away.
Metro Plus, a service of Metro Broadcast. Now the news with Jeanette Gaius.
Australia's foreign minister said her government was deeply disappointed that a Chinese-Australian writer was placed in criminal detention in Beijing 6 months after he was taken in custody at a Chinese airport. Foreign Minister Maurice Payne said that China notified Australia that spy novelist and former Chinese diplomat Yang Hengjun was taken into criminal detention. The 53-year-old visiting scholar at Columbia University in New York was detained on November 19th when he arrived in southern China's Guangzhou from New York with his wife Yuan Xiaoliang and his 14-year-old stepdaughter. Investigators returned to the skeletonized building where a man raging about theft set a fire that gutted an animation production studio, killed 33 people, and crushed the hearts of comic fans in Japan and beyond. Witness accounts and reports suggested the man had a grudge against Kyoto Animation, but police have not discussed the alleged motive of the suspect, a 41-year-old man who did not work for the studio. The man told police that he set the fire because Kyoto Animation stole novels, according to Japanese media, though it was not known if he had any contact with the studio. The Dutch Supreme Court upheld a lower court's ruling that the Netherlands is partially liable in the deaths of some 350 Muslim men who were murdered by Bosnian Serb forces during the 1995 Srebrenica massacre. The Netherlands Highest Court ruled that Dutch United Nations peacekeepers evacuated the men from their military base near Srebrenica on July 13, 1995, despite knowing that they were in serious jeopardy of being abused and murdered by Bosnian Serb forces. Presiding Judge Kees Streefkerk said the state did act wrongfully and told relatives of the dead they can now claim compensation from the Dutch government. Iran denied President Donald Trump's statement that a U.S. warship destroyed an Iranian drone near the Persian Gulf after it threatened the ship, an incident that marked a new escalation of tensions between the countries less than a month after Iran downed an American drone in the same waterway and Trump came close to retaliating with a military strike. The Iranian military said all its drones had returned safely to their bases and denied there was any confrontation with a U.S. vessel the previous day. Deputy Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi tweeted, "We have not lost any drone in the Strait of Hormuz nor anywhere else." The strait is at the mouth of the Persian Gulf and serves as the passageway for a fifth of all global crude exports. A clash there highlights the risk of war between Iran and the U.S. New Zealand's Prime Minister says the United States is losing interest in the Asia-Pacific as concerns grow about China's growing influence in the region. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern was speaking in Melbourne, where she met with her Australian counterpart Scott Morrison to discuss regional cooperation. Ardern's comments come as New Zealand pushes for a free trade deal with the United States and has shown concern about the rising influence of China in the Pacific. China's influence in the region will be on the agenda in Australia next week when Morrison hosts the new leader of Australia's nearest neighbor, Papua New Guinea, Prime Minister James Marape. The United States and Australia are committed to redevelop a Papua New Guinea naval base on Manus Island.
Metro Plus, your radio weather.
Mainly cloudy with showers. Showers will be heavy and there will be squally thunderstorms at first. Showers easing off gradually tomorrow, sunny intervals in the afternoon. Temperatures will range between 28 and 32 degrees. Moderate southwesterly winds. Relative humidity stands at 83%. For the outlook, sunny intervals and a few showers in the following couple of days. The thunderstorm warning is in force. And that's the weather from your radio, Plus 1044.
About 3,000 patients in Hong Kong are fighting for life every day. They urgently need an organ transplant to continue living. Kind words are not enough. Sign up with the Centralized Organ Donation Register of the Department of Health to become a donor now. And tell your family about your wish. For details, please visit www.organdonation.gov.hk.
Kumuha lang ng loan sa public finance up to $48,000 at makakuha kayo ng Olympus Ultra Zoom camera at a special discount. For details, bisitahin lang ang kanilang mga branches o tawagan sila sa 25224067 or 25245603, 25224067 or 25245603. Ang kanilang bagong Star House branch ay bukas na at ito'y matatagpuan sa Unit 921, 9th floor Star House, 3 Salisbury Road, Chimsachoy. Para sa inyong kuro-kuro opinyon o katanungan, tawag na sa 1-834-100. 1-834-100. Pwede ring i-text, WhatsApp at Viber sa 6641-8811. 6641-8811. Pwede ring email ptshk1044@gmail.com. ptshk1044@gmail.com. At sali na sa aming FB page, Pinoy Tayo, Sanman. Ito ang PTS Balita. Balikan lang po natin ang ating balita, no? Nawala tuloy yung gusto kong basahin. Nasaan yun? Namatay. What happened to my phone? Hello? What happened to my...
Hindi, na-close niyo siya?
Hindi, it didn't close. It closed on its own. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Uh-oh.
Anyway, balikan na lang po natin yan. Gusto ko lang pong ibalita sa inyo na yung pumirma po nung the person who actually signed for yung bagong panukalang batas na to, no? Yung Republic Act 11299 was a bill that was passed by Senator Villanueva. So, alam mo, masyadong yun eh. He's very forthcoming lagi yan eh, di ba? Napakagaling po niya at nakikita niya ho lagi kung in advance bago pa ang lahat. Siya po yung very, very strong position niya doon sa TESDA. Di ba? Si Mr. TESDA siya.
Yes.
Then, kaya mahilig siya sa mga ganitong pamamaraan. And I'm, where we always give credit where credit is due. To Senator Villanueva, maraming salamat sa pagbigay niyo po ng pansin dito sa batas na ito because naglalayong pong matutulungan talaga yung mga kababayan natin, lalong-lalo na yung mga distress OFWs po natin. At maswerte po tayo dahil ang kasama po natin dito sa Hong Kong ay si Ma'am Elizabeth D, no? Siya po yung nabiyayaan po ang Hong Kong regarding this particular matter. And what's fascinating about it is isa sa hindi ko na po siguro maitatatwa na napaka-sipag po nito ni Ma'am Elizabeth. Unbelievable. Pero siya, I was able to talk to her today. Unfortunately, ayaw niya muna pong mag-react po, no, dito sa na ito until na makuha niya po directly from the office ng DSWD yung information on hand niya bago siya salita po or kumbaga to expound on this matter tungkol sa Republic Act 11299. Anyway, sa iba pa nating balita in connection to Republic Act 11299, Senate President Pro Tempore Ralph Recto urged the government to consider social welfare attachés or SWAs as priority hires with the signing of Republic Act 11299 creating the Office of Social Welfare Attachés. Recto also said that there is currently only one social worker for every 623,561 overseas Filipino workers. I mean,
super person?
Hindi
lang super
ano ba yun?
person.
Tama ba yung description mo na super person or more than a super person?
Captain
Kasi
Marvel.
feeling ko kahit na si Superman hindi kakayanin yung ganyan.
Oo.
'Di ba? Which according to Senator Recto said that is the smallest employee to clientele ratio in public service today. Unbelievable. Recto said there are only 7 SWAs worldwide. Isa na po yung dito po sa Hong Kong, si Ma'am Elizabeth, who serves a total constituency of 4.365 million OFWs worldwide. Unbelievable. According to Recto, if 5 more were deployed this year, the SWA to OFW ratio will increase to about 1 to 364,000. Marami pa rin yun.
Oo.
Dito na lang di ba? Let's just put it together. Dito na lang po. Magkailan na tayo? 230. Isa lang ho si Ma'am Elizabeth.
Tapos paano kung sabay-sabay kayong...
Exactly, di ba? Isa lang ho si Ma'am Elizabeth na kasama natin.
Diyos ko, Lord.
Di ba? So imagine mo, maliban doon sa mga active na tinutulungan niya on the regular days, dumadalaw pa ho siya sa kulungan. Dumadalaw pa ho siya sa ospital.
Oo nga.
Imagine niyo po yun. And of course, that's without saying na ang ating mga vice consul, consul, deputy consul, tsaka yung consul general natin, active pa rin.
Oo.
Doon sa mga nabanggit nating mga lugar na pwede nilang puntahan. Imagine niyo ho yun. 1 in 364 if we hire 5 more. 'Di ba? Sabi nga natin magandang pakinggan. Social worker attaché. It's all about the name. Paano naman yung trabaho nila? Unbelievable. Sabi nga dito ni Recto, in Saudi Arabia, for example, there are only 2 social welfare attachés for an OFW population of 1 million. Kayo na ho. Yun lang masasabi ko. Kayo na ho maghusga. Unbelievable po ito. The senator urged that the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, which oversees the SWAs, to include in its budget, 2020 budget, request funds for creation of more SWA items. He also asked to the DSWD to widen the recruitment for social welfare attachés to include OFWs living in the countries where they will be deployed for as long as they meet the criteria for hiring and pass the qualifying exam. So ibig sabihin nun, pwede nang mag-hire ngayon ng local
na residente.
Kung maaari naman, di ba? Nabanggit din dito, instead of parachuting everyone or someone from Manila to an alien territory, why not get someone who has long been on the ground, speaks the language, knows the culture, is familiar with the terrain to be navigated, and who is or was an OFW, him or herself.
Which makes sense.
Makes sense. Make actual sense.
Diba?
Ako, believe ako dyan. The decision is so great. He further said that the SWAs, to effectively function as first responders to Filipinos in distress, a support staff is a must, and this must also be included in next year's appropriations. Recto also said that the current funding of 90 million pesos for the pay and operational expenses of all SWAs is insufficient. Ay, nako. That goes without saying. Ako sa akin lang, sa sobrang dami na hong trabaho nung ating kasama. Ibang klase talaga.
Oo.
Okay? Sabi niya, if taken against the backdrop of attended cases and the amount of money OFWs are remitting back home. Last year, imagine niyo po, 1.5 trillion pesos ang niremit ng mga OFWs. Kasama na kayo ron. Ano ba naman ang suklian natin yan ng dagdag serbisyo tulad ng ipagkakaloob ng mga social welfare attachés?
Truly.
Ang tanong ko dun, nandiyan na tayo. We're already there. Gusto natin bigyan ng importansya itong itong Republic Act na to. It's 11299. Ang tanong ko lang dyan, bakit ba lagi natin kina-quantify?
Dun sa pinapadala.
Oo.
Diba?
Parang hindi ko maintindihan yun di ba? Parang lagi nyo sinasabi, mga bagong bayani yan. So, kaya nga ako talaga napakaganda nung sinabi ni ni DFA Secretary Teodoro Locsin nung Sunday. Anong sabi niya? Di ba? You were there, I was there. We were there.
Oh, yes.
Ano yung nabanggit niya? Sabi niya, hindi po kami magbibigay sa inyo ng serbisyo ng ganitong serbisyo, 'di ba? Na focus kami sa mga OFWs dahil bayani kayo o tinagurian kayong bagong bayani. Ang sabi niya, nagbibigay po kami ng serbisyong ganito dahil hindi dahil sa bagong bayani kayo. Dahil Pilipino kayo. That's all it takes. Di ba? Bakit kina-quantify nyo yung pinapadala namin? Paano kung hindi kami magpadala ng pera sa inyo?
So that means wala kaming
makukuha ng serbisyo.
Ganun ba yan?
Oo. Ibig sabihin nun, yung staff na nakikita namin dito sa konsulado ngayon, kalahati lang nun ang padadala nyo. Dahil maliit lang ang nanggagaling dito. Pwede ba yun? Doesn't make sense. Di ba? Kung sasabihin na natin si Ma'am Elizabeth, dahil ganito lang kadami ang mga Pilipino dito, 200 plus. Ibig mo sabihin, di ba? Kasi sinasabi nila, 364,000 di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Pag magdadagdag sila ng 5
Mm-hmm.
Di sasabihin nila, kaya nyo naman pala Lower yan dun sa bracket
So,
na 600,000 bago kami mag-hire ng 5. Anong logic nun?
It's like saying one teacher for the whole school.
Oh, anong logic nun? Di ba? Kaya na example ko nga sa inyo di ba? Monday o Sunday to Thursday ang trabaho ni Ma'am Elizabeth. Hindi lang yun. Pati pag-iisip niya. Araw-araw, iniisip niya lahat ng mga OFW.
Minsan binibigay pa niya yung number niya, di ba?
Correct. Nasa kulungan, nasa ospital, yung daily pa na lumalapit sa kanila na may problema.
Na 24 hours.
Yes!
Bukas.
Yun ang sinasabi ko di ba? Kaya sabi nga tama yung sinabi ni DFA Secretary Teddy Locsin Hindi dahil sa amount nung pinapadala.
No.
Di ba? Hindi commensurate yun Hindi nyo pwedeng ibasihan dun sa Ibig mo sabihin sa mga kababayan natin dito, kung hindi ako magpadala ng pera at maliit lang ang pinapadala kong pera sa pamilya. Kunyari ako si Maria de la Cruz.
Yes.
Ang pinapadala ko lang is about what? 10,000 pesos lang. Ibig nyo bang sabihin na yung pagmamahal ng pamilya ko sa akin
is
maliit lang dahil 10,000 piso lang pinadadala ko? Ano yun? Nakakahiya naman tayo kung gano'n ang approach natin sa Diba? It doesn't make sense. Magkaroon ka naman ng konting, tawag mo rito? Special naman dapat. Nakakahiya Parang you're quantifying me. Yung pagmamahal na ibibigay ko sa'yo, yung pagmamahal na ibibigay nyo sa akin, base dun sa perang ipadadala ko sa inyo.
So the more I give you, the more love I get back.
Oo. Di wag na lang ako magpadala. Ibig sabihin nun pa lang, katumbas ng pagmamahal nyo pera.
Yes.
Ay, wag na lang.
Oh my gosh.
Itago nyo na lang yan.
Truly.
Oo. Sabi ni Annalisa Abella dito, I met Ma'am Elizabeth sa PCG, Hong Kong. She's nice and kind. Very approachable siya.
Totoo.
Sobra. As in.
Grabe, kung alam nyo lang.
Nung araw ho na kami, ito lang ho, nung araw ho
nung Sunday.
Hindi, alisin mo na yung Sunday. Nandun ako nung Friday, di ba?
Yes.
Nag-dry run kami nung Friday. Friday nandun siya Hindi lang siya nagpakita sa amin dahil ang dami niyang trabaho doon sa kanyang opisina.
True.
Imagine niya po
Sabi
yun.
pa nga niya, if she knew you were there,
yes!
she would have ran to you.
Correct.
Diba?
Si Daisy Sandoval, pakibati lang po yung new friend ko dito sa Israel. Iisang room dito sa hospital alaga ko at alaga niya, si Pamela.
Nasa hospital kasi ang alaga ni
Daisy. Si Pamela. Di ba may kantang Pamela?
Pamela 1. Pamela 1.
Yeah. Gusto ko kay DJ Jin Pa-shout out naman daw sa BFF ko. Advance happy birthday this coming Saturday to
Hindi ko nakita.
Nel Sobrevega Cassandra from Melanie Soquera.
Happy birthday to you.
Sabi ni Delilah Manlangit, I love myself. Who am I?
Who I am. Who I am. Who am I? Movie yun ni Jackie Chan yun eh.
Si Daisy Sandoval, nasa hospital alaga ako. Siya yun, ano?
Oo.
Okay, sige. Kawawa naman yung alaga mo. Ano, ilang taon na yung alaga niya? 90 plus na di ba?
Oo, yung elderly.
Oo.
Oo, nakita natin eh, nung tinur niya tayo
yes,
dyan,
sa bahay niya.
sa bahay nila.
Si Erlinda, nakikinig sa atin sa One Chai. Si Ross, bati na natin yan, no?
Yes.
Si Linda rin nasa Maonshan.
Hello.
Sabi niya dito, sabi nga ni Alpha Tavas, money counts. Okay.
Ano yung badaw? Badaw yun. Thank
Ayan.
you. Sabi, tawa daw ng tawa si Pamela. Si Pamela siya. Siya ba daw yun?
Oo. Pamela!
Yes. One. Pamela Mela. One.
May two pa yan eh. Ano yung two?
Pamela 2. Pamela Mela 2. Pamela 1. Igalaw ang katawan.
Pamela 2.
Ikembot ng ganito.
Ayun.
Memorize kaya akala nyo.
Oo, pasasayawan ko yan. Wag yan.
Wag.
Pasusutin ko siya ng, ano tawag dito, tutut.
Tutu.
Oh.
Ay, di uwi ko na lang yung tutu ko. Meron ako.
Oh my goodness.
I made one.
Okay, sige.
For college. Wala lang.
Okay. Sabi nga ni Annalisa, nagpakuha siya ng picture kay ano.
The lucky one.
Oh, yun. Sabi ni Daisy, 90 na siya eh.
Yeah.
Sige, pagdasal mo.
Umayos ang kanyang...
Tawa ng tawa daw si Pamela. Yung mga kasama natin ngayon, nag-i-enjoy po kayo lahat eh. No?
Yes.
Okay, sa iba pa natin mga balita naman po, dagdag din sa mga OFWs po natin, a neophyte party list lawmaker has filed 3 House measures aimed at uplifting the conditions of Filipino seafarers. Marino Party List Representative Carlos Sandro Gonzalez on Wednesday filed House Bill 2317, or the proposed Department of Overseas Filipino Acts of 2019. The House Bill 2318, or the Magna Carta for Seafarers Act of 2019. According to Gonzalez, with these 2 measures, we seek to redeem the promise that Marino Party List made to Filipino seafarers, that we will work to improve their working conditions and increase the standard of living of their families. According to Gonzalez, the Magna Carta for Seafarers outlines the rights of seafarers as well as the measures to be implemented by concerned government agencies to protect them. Meanwhile, the Department of Overseas Filipinos includes a provision seeking to create a unit intended for the concerns of seafarers, considering their situation and that they spend much of their time at sea and in other countries in their port of call. The measures serves as counterpart for a similar bill filed by Senator Bongo. Apart from the 2 bills, Gonzalez also filed House Resolution 71, which calls for agencies covered by the Executive Order 84, creating an interagency council for the International Maritime Organization. Member state audit scheme to submit reports to the House of Representatives every quarter on the status of their compliance with the IMO instruments. According to Gonzalez, our seafarers face loneliness at sea, but perhaps their worries can be eased by the knowledge that the whole of the Philippine government stands ready to assist them whenever they can help them. We will actively participate in the passage of these bills in law, along with other bills, which would be great benefits for Filipino seafarers and their families. Alam mo, isa sa kailangan talaga pagtuunan ng pansin ng mga seafarers natin sa Pilipinas is yung pag-upgrade ng skill set. Kasi ang lumalabas, mga pahinante lang ang lumalabas sa ating mga kababayan. Ibig sabihin nun, sila lang yung mga, kumbaga, ang lowly yung kanilang service. Sila yung pinakamababang trabaho. Kasi nga, hindi tayo, nasa substandard pa rin yung teachings natin sa mga kolehiyo to be a seafarer in the Philippines. And kaya hindi siya kinukonsidera na nakakaangat yung mga kababayan natin naging, let's say, I don't know, hindi ko alam yung mga raangko ng mga seafarers eh. Pero gaya ng nabanggit ko lang, yun ang nagiging problema. So ngayon, may mga kumbaga in colleges na ngayon and
yun
TESDA,
yung focus, no?
Yun na yung focus ngayon na kailangan talaga pangalagaan yung kapakanan ng mga seafarers na pati yung pagtuturo, 'di ba? Yung skill sets ng mga seafarers para makaangat sila doon sa basic na mga pagiging seafarers nyo, nagagawa na po ng paraan nyo ngayon. Kasi mahirap po talaga. I'll be honest with you, na tama yung sinasabi ng mga kababayan natin, specifically ni Gonzales, na mahirap talagang pumalaot ka ba naman. Sometimes yung between port to port, 3 buwan.
Oo.
Diba? You're carrying isang ocean liner ang nyo. Ang laki niyan. On average, yung isang ocean liner is about 2 football fields wide. 2 football fields in length.
One after the other.
Diba? Kasi ang aircraft carrier, alam mo yung aircraft carrier, di ba?
Yes.
Yung nagdadala ng mga aeroplano. And it's basically a city, a floating city.
Oh, that is true.
There's about 6,000 people sa loob nun. Okay, yun ang aircraft carrier. An aircraft carrier is 3 football field length. Oo, right? Maaari yung mga super tankers, di ba? Hindi lang sila freighters, mga super tankers, yung nagkakarga ng mga oil or ano tawag dito? Ng langis. Yun, could be mga 3 times ang laki nun. Imagine nyo po, yung bahay-bahayan nyo, yung dulo lang. Kasi yun yung bed na yun mismo, tanker yun eh, di ba? Doon yung dinadala yung, number 1, sakuna. In the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Di ba?
Bermuda
Pangalawa,
Triangle.
yung Bermuda Triangle.
Hindi yun.
Sakuna muna, sakuna.
Sakuna. Okay, sige.
Piracy.
Ay, oo.
Ang daming pirates, di ba? Okay. So at least ngayon may mga nagbabantay na. Ano naman yung Pirates of the Caribbean naman yung inaano mo. Hindi yun. Hindi
ba ganun yung itsura nila?
Hindi mga ganun. Yung may mga one-eyed Jack. Hindi yung ganun. Ikaw talaga. Tapos ano ba? Of course, loneliness. Dahil hindi makakapag-usap kayo, pero it takes long between port to port eh.
And then puro tubig yung nakikita mo.
Tubig nakikita mo. Oo. I mean, at least ngayon medyo okay na siya, 'di ba? Yung bunk beds mo, you can watch TV kasi satellite 'yan eh.
Puti naman.
'Di ba? Nakakatawag kayo sa Pilipinas o nakakatawag kayo. Oo, hindi talagang complete. Pero ang puntos doon, it takes you so many months to go from one port to the other, 'di ba?
Oo.
Depende na lang kung let's say yung mga regular na pupunta ng Maynila, okay 'yon, 'di ba? But imagine nyo po yung hirap at pasakit nito mga to just to make a living. 'Di ba? Pero gaya na nabanggit nga natin, ano pa rin? Ang seafarers pa rin ng mga Pilipino ang most sought after pa rin. Dahil napakagaling talaga ng Pilipino eh. Pero sabi nga natin, wag nating let's not take kumbaga always say na may advantage lagi tayo. Tandaan niyo po 'yon. The best critic in your profession is no other than yourself. So kung nafe-feel nyo na medyo parang naangatan na ako because ganito, ganyan, you have to make a move to make yourself better. Diba? Self-improvement yan eh. And that's one of the things that will avoid you from thinking bad thoughts.
From feeling inferior.
Yes. So kinakailangan meron ho kayong motivation. Diba? Meron kayong ginagawa para panatiliin yung competitiveness ninyo. Hindi nangangahulugan na domestic kayo health. Kasi yun yung excuse eh. Alam mo sa 30 taong ko na po dito, that has always been an excuse. Kunyan lang ako eh. Diba? Dati akong teacher, pero ngayon, katulong lang ako. Diba? Nani lang ako.
Meron din yung mga sinasabi, nakapag-aral ka, ako hindi.
Oo, yung mga ganun. But does that stop you from being better? No. Kagaya ng iba, nakapag-aral nga. Ito nga, sabihin na natin, di ba? Pinag-uusapan natin to. Matagal na natin pinag-uusapan ito. And most of the questions na pinag-uusapan natin, all the while, ano yung mga pinag-uusapan natin. May mga iba nakatapos. Kumpara mo yung sarili mo dun sa nakatapos. Pero ikaw naman, napakagaling mo magluto.
Then go to enhance your skills.
with your culinary. Okay. So, sometimes naman, nabobore ka na dahil alam mo na yun, madali na lang siya. Then find something that is off tangent. Anong ibig sabihin nun?
Iba naman.
Maiba ka naman. So baka panay diretso ang ang track mind mo di ba? Yes. Diretso.
Dead end.
Yun. So anong gagawin mo pag dead end?
Go back. And then
reverse
turn
ka.
Right,
or kumaliwa ka o kumanan ka, di ba?
Yes.
So maghanap ka ng maghanap po kayo ng panibagong which makes you, yung iba, start it from where? Start it from Zumba. Yan. Start it from yoga. Start it from Tita Carrie and Master Jessie sa kanyang Tai Chi. Di ba? So pag meron ho kayong wholesome being, right? Then it makes your feeling is mas worth ka. Yes. Diba? Ako, ang akin, sabihin ko sa inyo, share ko lang sa inyo, ang solitude ko, yung kitchen. Alam ni alam ni DJ Jin yan.
Minsan kapag hindi siya nagpo-post sa Facebook, bigla na lang makakakita ng picture dun sa WhatsApp ko ng pagkain.
Right. Yun. So, yun ang solitude ko. Bakit ka mo? Because that's where I feel yun yung center ko yun yung sentro ko I hardly listen to the radio when I'm at home. I only listen when I have done quite a bit of changes.
Just to see kung okay ba siya.
Okay ba siya. So I normally listen for maximum na yun, 2.5 hours, hindi simultaneous hours. Alternated hours, di ba? I get that. So yun yung mga ginagawa ko.
We're not always about radio.
Yes, so yun yung ginagawa natin, di ba? I communicate with other people from different work. So ito yung mga ginagawa namin on a daily basis. Yes. We create opportunities for ourselves. Di ba? So isa sa mga ko yun. I love doing that. I love doing chores at home.
Yes.
I love doing chores at home. Kita nyo, bitak-bitak na yung daliri ko yan.
Totoo po yan. Magkukwento si Kuya Mike sa akin na, ay naku, kung alam mo lang kung anong ginawa ko today.
Yes. So yung kailangan yun, kailangan maghanap po kayo ng panibagong center. It's not about all diversyon. Diversyon na inom kayo, di ba? Nood kayong sine. Yes. Every now and then, that's good.
But not
all the time.
Totoo.
Right? So find something unusual that you normally don't do at least once a month. Para maiba lang yung hulog ng inyong katawan.
Yes.
Okay, hi naman sa mga kasama natin. Bago yan, mag-break muna tayo. When we come back, additional mga balita from yesterday. Dito lang.
Metro Plus, your radio weather.
Mainly cloudy with showers. Showers will be heavy and there will be squally thunderstorms at first. Showers easing off gradually tomorrow, sunny intervals in the afternoon. Temperatures will range between 28 and 32 degrees. Moderate southwesterly winds. Relative humidity stands at 83%. For the outlook, sunny intervals and a few showers in the following couple of days. The thunderstorm warning is in force. And that's the weather from your radio, Plus 1044.
The Food and Environmental Hygiene Department has set up a Green Burial Central Register. You can sign up in the Central Register for scattering cremated ashes in gardens of remembrance or at sea. Plan ahead and tell your family members about your wish to return to nature. Leave our next generation a beautiful environment and make a good choice for the future. Let's show our support and register at greenburial.gov.hk.
Para sa inyong kuro-kuro, opinyon o katanungan, tawag na sa 1-834-100. 1-834-100. Pwede ring i-text, WhatsApp at Viber sa 6641-8811. 6641-8811. Pwede ring email ptshk1044@gmail.com. ptshk1044@gmail.com. At sali na sa aming FB page, Pinoy Tayo, Sanman. Ito ang RTS Balita.
Balik po tayo sa ating programa. Hello po kay Babes Rins, Brazil, from Tai Hang, Causeway Bay. Hi to Alpha. Happiest birthday nga daw, sabi ni Alpha dito. To my granddaughter, Alpha Thea. Study well and God will shower you His blessings upon always. Mama Linda loves and misses you always. Ayan. To Daisy nga dito, sabi nga niya, tuwan-tuwa si Pamela. Hindi siya makapaniwala kayong sinayaw yung Pamela. Sabi ni Art Boban dito, sabi niya, kailangan natin na suportahan si Madam Elizabeth D. sa kanyang ginagawa sa ating kababayan dito po sa Hong Kong. Ay, ako, wala, ano na yun. Without saying na yun, napakagaling talaga niyan. Hello to Leonora Begornia. Hi to V. Ortega, watching from Lama. Meron tayong listener, ang pangalan niya, Tindahan ko to. Sino kaya siya? Si Daisy, sabi niya, thank you daw, sabi ni Pamela. Pamela Galang. Di makapaniwala, binati siya sa radyo. Sabi ko, add niya na tayo para makapanood din siya.
Yes!
Nanonood sila sa hospital. Unbelievable.
Pero paano yan? Kailangan quiet sila.
Oo. Siguro naka-ano sila, naka-headphone siguro.
Hindi, I mean quiet. Paano kung bigla silang tumawa?
Oh, siguro, kagaya ni Pamela, tumawa na yun, for sure.
Naku po.
Watching from Dubai, si Ana.
Hello.
Hello sa'yo dyan. Tell us where you're working dyan sa Dubai, ha? Binabati din po natin ulitin ko lang dito. Sabi ni Alpha, ito yung may apo eh. Nakakaloka ang nasa gitna ng laot. Totoo yun. Nakakaturetet yun, ha? Laot is the sea. Water. Sabi niya ito, Alpha, we have the same hobby, Kuya Mike. I love cooking. Scanning the YouTube, new recipes, do gardening in the backyard. Wala lang akong garden eh.
Wala.
Meron akong pwede akong maglagay ng soil doon sa parang potbed ko, no?
Ay, may potbed kayo?
Meron.
Saan doon?
Sa may bintana, sa may living room.
Really?
Pero ang ko lang dyan, when it comes to pagdating na ng bagyo. Right?
Wala na. Bye-bye.
So I'm actually trying to invent something that will, right now, yun, meron akong nun. I haven't told you this yet. I have this sort of vision on how to protect yung
the plants?
No, not the plants, but the window.
I think I know that. Feeling ko nabanggit nyo sa akin yun.
No, pero yung gusto ko kasi, I don't want it na, gusto ko para siyang alam mo yung natin dito, yung mga standings. Parang ganun. Na pwede mo lang siyang batakin, then it covers the whole thing. But it has to be slanted.
And it has to be mesh.
It has to be slanted. Hindi siya pwedeng diretso eh. Hindi siya pwede kasi it won't help.
Papalo yun eh.
Papalo yun. Sabi ni Daisy dito, ulitin, balikan lang natin si Daisy. Binabati ko din lahat ng flatmate groups ko. Di maka-day off, bantay sa alaga. Si Nema siya sa Turkey. Ba, mga matitindi to hi Nema, siya ay Turkey. Hi Jovi. Siya ay Turkey. Di ba yun nakalagay dito eh. Pabo pala siya, Pabo. Siya ay nasa Turkey. Hi to Jovi, Ivy, Luby, Lara, Vima, Jing, Ken, Chad, Arlene, to Eds, Annalyn, and Nam. Ano yung Nam?
Nam.
Pangalan?
Siguro.
Nam? To Melania, San Luis.
Hello.
To Con Villanueva.
Hello. Kay Ili. Panganiban Palibar. Good evening sa lahat ng OFWs here in Hong Kong. Tawa daw sila ng tawa. Okay lang, super ingay nga mga ibang pasyente. Sigaw ng sigaw, nakakabaliw, alaga ako ng lang tahimik.
Okay, sa iba pa nating mga balita naman. Ito, we really have to put a stop on this. Nakakainis na pakinggan itong mga na to. I'm talking about this. Naaresto po ng National Bureau of Investigation or NBI ang isang lalaki na nagbantang ikakalat ang sex video nila ng 18 taong gulang na babae kung hindi ito magbibigay ng pera. Diyos ko po, nagtalik na kayo. Okay? Kwinartahan mo pa.
Oo.
Hindi ko maintindihan to.
No.
Hindi na nakapalagpo si alias John nang paligiran na po siya ng NBI Special Action Unit matapos niyang tanggapin liit pa ng halaga 20,000 pesos na hiningi niya sa biktima na si alias Nemo. Narito pong report.
Hindi na nakapalag si John ng paligiran ng NBI Special Action Unit matapos niyang tanggapin ng 20,000 pesos na hiningi niya umano sa 18 anyos na biktimang si Nemo. Inamin ni Nemo na pumayag siya makipagtali kay John matapos sila magkakilala sa Facebook. Pero hindi niya alam na kinunan pala siya ng video sa motel kung saan sila unang nagkita.
Mabait po siya nung una. Tapos nung hindi na po ako nagparamdam nun, parang siyang na-obsess na ewan.
Pero lalong nagalit si John at ikinalat ang video grab. Muli siya nagbanta at humingi umano ng pera. Nanay pa ng biktima ang unang nakatuklas sa kumalat na litrato.
Sama-sama ng loob ko. Iyak ako ng iyak. Paano nangyari yun?
Pinagsisisihan ng 21 anyos sa suspect ang nangyari. Nakiusap pa ang kanyang ina na may kanser na mapatawad ang anak.
Andiyan nangyari nakakahiya talaga At least, naipakita namin sa tao na may justice.
Paulit-ulit naman ang babala ng NBI sa modus na ito.
Yung iba nga, nabibideo yung sexual encounter nila, yung iba worse, napapatay pa. Mangilang-ilang na yan na nakipag-eyeball, na kinidnap at pinatay.
Kulong si John sa kaso extortion, violence against women and children at paglabag sa anti-photo and video voyeurism law. Nico Bawa, ABS-CBN News.
Ano yan? When will we ever learn?
Oo nga hindi ko maintindihan. Hilig kasi kayo sabi mo kanina.
Ang kakate nyo?
Kinamot ko na nga
may bagong term ang mga I don't think they're millennials. They're Gen Z. Gen Z na, no?
Yung
the people who are younger than me. Gen Z na yata sila.
Gen Z?
Oh, Generation Z. Daw? Marupok-pok.
Okay. Sige.
Ang kakalat nyo daw.
Hindi kasi hindi ko lang maintindihan diyan. Okay, you have your personal positions, 'di ba?
Yes,
kung
you wanna do it.
Gawin. Okay lang 'yun Wala namang problema doon 'di ba?
Go ahead.
Sabi nga nung 'di ba? Ano ba yung meron ako nabasang ano ba yung nabasa ko with one of the stories? Kasi every now and then nakakuha kasi ng ideas doon sa mga stories ninyo It's so funny minsan But yung sinabi niya, member daw kayo ng TIGA. I forgot. Basta
hanapin ni Kuya Mike.
Hanapin ko yun. I-share ko sa inyo yun. But sa sobrang dami nyo kasing sa mga storylines nyo. Mahirap pa But the whole storyline is, okay, we understand that every one of you, ito ano naman tayo dito we're all adults na nakikinig sa atin ngayon, di ba?
Yes.
So, gusto ko lang, so hindi na hulingid sa inyong kaalaman na lahat tayo na we're all adults and we have, sabi nga, we have ways of trying to create pleasure, di ba? Sa isa't isa. Ika nga. May mga relationships kayo between, your relationships
with people.
Kasi depende na lang sa inyo yun, right?
True.
But the question here is, sometimes yung pagrelasyon nyo is good when it helps you to be better. Diba? Kasi sometimes, isipin na ho natin maigi to, na sometimes naghahanap din ho kayo. Which is similarly with what we're talking about. When we're talking about a companionship, di ba? Whether friendship, BFF nyo, or friends with benefits. Yun. Okay? Dagdagan na natin yon. Friends with benefits and no strings attached.
Oh.
May mga ganon, di ba? May mga ganun na.
Pero
Ano
iba,
na yan?
hindi kaya yung no strings eh.
Yun yung nagiging problema
Kapag
doon.
naging emotionally attached na sila.
Yes, correct. But marami na rin sa atin na medyo meron na ganun. May mga ano na siya, friends with benefits, di ba? But all I'm saying here is this. Of course, may kanya-kanya tayong paniniwala. May kanya-kanya tayong sort of direction ng buhay. Some of you are on the, sabi nga natin, mas concentrated kayo dun sa inyong pananampalataya.
Yes.
May iba naman are free as a bird. Di ba? May iba naman, may kanya-kanya kayong fina-follow. Di ba? So, wherever you fall, let's just be respectful of each other.
Yes.
Kaya nga yung sinasabi natin sometimes yung merong mga situations na yung friends with quote-unquote benefits, it helps. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
It helps because sa sobrang tagal nyo na rito and sometimes it's better nga na nangyayari yun dun sa magkakaibigan kayo because you understand each other. But the unfortunate thing there is like, kagaya na sinabi ni DJ Jean kanina,
Nafo-fall kayo.
Nafo-fall kayo. Yun ang nagiging problema doon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Mga pa-fall kasi.
So mag-ingat po kayo sa mga situation na ganun. But like I always said, sometimes it really helps to have someone who is very close to you. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na yung closeness nyo na magkakaibigan, kung 5 kayo, yung closeness ni Maria kay
Hindi
Eva,
lahat parehas
pareho dun sa magkakaibigan yung 5. Hindi pa pwede yun.
Magkakaiba yun.
That never ever happens.
There is this one person out of the group na talagang sobrang...
Correct ka dyan.
Ganon.
Correct ka dyan. So kinakailangan ingatan niyo po yung sarili niyo. But sometimes when there is a need, regardless of it be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, go for it. That's all I can say. The decision is yours. Kaya nga pero, at the end of the day, huwag niyong pagsisisihan.
Yun.
Kasi pag dumating na yung pagsisisi, yung sinasabi nga nila, sa huli ang pagsisisi, then it creates a shamble.
That's when the cookie crumbles.
Bakit ba, DJ Jean, ang tanong ko sa'yo, bakit ba nahihirapan ang Pinoy? Itanong na rin natin because we still have a time, no? Tanong na rin natin sa mga nakikinig sa atin ngayon.
Bakit
nahihirapan ang Pilipino specifically pag sinabi nating friends with benefits?
Kasi minsan hindi natin naalam na yung boundaries of the relationship
Regardless of friendship,
Regardless
Regardless of friendship,
yung,
BFS o BFF.
Meron din yung iba na sabihin na natin. There are situations din na minsan hindi na nila alam yung difference between professional and personal. Hindi nila nahihiwalay. There's that. When it comes to emotional, hindi sila sanay na walang label.
Oh, I like that.
Oo. It's always about the labeling It's always about the label.
But that's very Filipino.
Oo.
Pag dahil abogado ka, dapat may attorney.
Oo, yung mga ganyan.
Kung doktor ka, kailangan may doktor.
Hindi ba pwedeng Mike ka lang, Jean ka lang?
Correct.
Oo, 'di ba? Yung parang ganun. And then there's also the fact na when it comes to emotions, hindi mo siya, parang wala kang stoplight
And you can't decipher which is true and untrue.
Oo. Especially if you keep imagining.
So are you saying na pinangungunahan ng mga Pilipino yung nararamdaman nila?
Advance kasi kayo mag-isip. Ganon.
Why can't we just live for what is today?
Kasi sometimes...
And see what tomorrow and how tomorrow will be.
Yun nga we don't seem to know how to live in the present. It's either we're in the past
or in the future.
Or we're already
too much
thinking
ahead.
about but never in the present. Kaya yung iba natataranta na parang, shucks, wala na akong pera. Shucks, paano kung buntis ako? Bakit? Nag-ano ba kayo? Bakit? Hindi ba kayo nag-condom? Diba? Parang, buwanan mo na ba? Baka delayed ka lang. Check
Or
it out
it could be
first.
also na hormonal siya.
Yes.
Diba? Agree. I
Diba?
agree to that. Diba?
So, be in the present muna. And then, tapos yung emotional din, meron yung iba talaga. Katulad nung sinasabi ko nga po kanina, puro kasi tayo green light. And minsan kahit na...
Go lang ng go.
Go lang ng go. Minsan, which is, napansin ko din sa ibang drivers, you guys run the red light.
Oo nga naman, meron din mga ganun.
Oo. Kahit na sinabing hindi na, sige, kapit lang kayo. Oo. Hindi, may baka lang.
Pero sa akin, you know, there has to be a point sa atin sa atin lang ha. This is what I see.
Tayo.
I always believe that there has to be a point of breathing.
Oo.
Na hindi yung
Para hindi
taming
kayo
sinabi nga
masakal.
kanina ni DJ Jin na kinakailangan meron kayong time of solitude.
Yes, na
To
kayo
be
lang.
able to understand ano yung nasa paligid ninyo.
Step out.
Yes.
Step out.
Kasi tama yung sinasabi nyo, di ba? Go lang ng go. We don't know when to stop. Pero when the stop happens,
Wala,
pag
nag-crash na kayo.
naglagay ng stop doon, crash naman kayo. Or when it stops naman, you start being clingy naman.
O, tayo masisira.
Di ba? So we have to sort of understand yung nararamdaman ho natin. We have to be more mature enough to understand what we feel.
Are you just being lonely? Or
Correct. Meron din yun. Pwede rin yun.
baka mamaya you're just really being needy and it's not love eh.
Isa lang yun.
Diba?
You're sort of misinterpreting yung nararamdaman mo. Kaya yung tinatawag natin kaninang friends with benefits, nabibigyan mo siya ng ibang kahulugan.
Kasi inisip ko, hindi, pero parang iba yung kilos niya eh. Parang
Ayun,
mas touchy siya ngayon.
So, ina-advance mo na siya.
Baka may gusto siya sa akin. Ganon. I'm gonna act it out for you guys. Kasi meron mga nakakwento din sa akin na ganon. Na ganon sila. Meron din yung, I was just thinking about it lang eh. Nawala na sa ano ko.
Sabi nga dito muna ni Bocci, sabi niya dito, tama po kayo.
Oo.
So whatever we're saying. But, I mean, you gotta let loose. We're too uptight.
Sobra.
Sa lahat po ng ginagawa natin, we're too uptight. Bato-bato sa langit, tamaan mo magalit. When I talk about being uptight, it's not a bad thing. Being uptight can be good, right? So when we talk about being uptight, yung pag-iinom nyo, there's a regulation to that. Once you go further, that's going beyond na yun.
Yes.
So you have to understand that. Sabi ni Con Villanueva, tama, go lang ng go kasi ayaw magpaiwan sa kung anumang meron ang iba. Ayun, totoo yun.
Na parang just because yung mga friends mo in your circle have SOs or significant others, kailangan ikaw rin? But what if it's not for you?
Yes.
What if you're happy alone?
Correct. Or, let's do it the other way around. Maaaring out of those sa 5 ninyo, ikaw yung sila, they wanna be alone. Pero ikaw, gusto mong magkaroon ng BFF na
couple din.
Di ba?
Para mag-double date kayo, ganyan.
Or something like that, right? Ba? Or we go back to having benefits, friends with benefits. So, you cannot quantify yung nararamdaman ng grupo. That's the also problem that we have. We cling so much that we want to be ideal in the group. So kung iba ako, hindi dapat ako parte ng grupong ito.
But that doesn't make sense because you guys are friends because they accept you as who you are already. So
yes, correct.
There's no point in conforming to the other people.
Kaya nga,
diba?
kasi kung ang puntos doon, why would I bring you as my friend? Because identical tayo?
Hindi. Mahilig kasi kayo sa twinning eh. Wag ganun. Hanggang damit lang. Ganun lang. O kaya couple shirts. Hanggang dun lang. Pero personality-wise, you guys already complement each other as is eh.
At saka you have to respect also when the time comes that person has to break away.
Oo. Kasi not all people are meant to be in your story.
Totoo yun.
Diba?
That's why we never joined Facebook eh.
Yes.
Because we don't want to be We don't want to be part of any other people's story.
Oo.
Oo. Gusto lang namin i-share sa inyo itong mga nangyayaring ito because it's common and it's even getting sort of prevalent ngayon sa grupo natin. No?
Yes.
In our community, nagiging prevalent na to. I mean, I understand, di ba, na sometimes we have to conform, but not every time. Oh, sabi nga dito, iba ako kasi ako ang joker sa grupo. Ayun.
Exactly.
Yun.
May joker, may leader, may tahimik, may maingay.
Correct.
May ganun.
But
may
sa
Girl Scout.
akin, the sad part there sometimes is we belong na we want to excel beyond the rest of the people. Nung sa grupo natin. Kaya nagkakawatak-watak tayo.
Kaya kayo nagkakaaway-away.
Nag-aaway-away po kayo.
Yes.
Avoid that po. Sometimes, you don't have to be a leader.
Oh, you can be a follower.
Yes. And sometimes, where you are as a follower, you can also lead others into your whole norm and being. Tandaan niyo po yun. Nakakatuwa yan. So, life is such that sometimes it's complicated na nga ho eh.
Oh, why make it more complicated?
Yes, napaka-komplikado na po. And the world is also creating a lot of conflict. So let's avoid that anymore. Iwasan na po natin yan.
Oh, like we say, bawal yung bad juju.
Yes.
Oo.
Okay. So tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating programa. Don't forget, coming August.
Hello, love, goodbye.
Confirm nyo na po. Set the date. August 18. Yes. Yan po yung date. August 18 for Hello, Love, Goodbye. And darating po. No less
Then Kat.
Alden. And Alden. For the premiere. Napakaganda po nitong pelikulang ito.
Nakakamiss. No?
And like as I said, if you miss the pelikula on the 18th, don't worry. Because we will keep on showing it until there is a demand for people to watch it.
Mag-demand lang kayo, ha?
Huwag lang niyang demanda ako, ha?
Iba yung demanda. Mag-demand.
Demand lang ho kayo. So, gaganapin po yung movie dito po sa Golden Harvest, Wampo, ha? Dito po sa taas po ng bus station. It's right here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay? So, huwag niyo kalilimutan yan. It's if you want to see Kat, and you'll have the chance to meet and greet Kat and Alden.
Meet and greet.
Inaayos po natin siya, and we'll finalize the details starting next week when and where you can buy the tickets.
Yes.
In advance para makauna na po kayo.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll catch you again tomorrow. Don't forget, Sabado nights, Tunog Pinoy. And it's going to be
and we might be having a guest
tomorrow. Yes.
Abangan nyo yan.
So, huwag nyo kalilimutan, we have our friends from Free Believers coming up next. At tune in all the way till midnight. Sa ano ito. Hi to Eileen. Good night na po. Good night na po kayo. O sige.
Sige. Tulog na kayo.
Tulog na kayo. Dahil ha? Hindi, bukas. Ano ba bukas?
Sabado.
Sabado pa bukas eh. Kung hindi nyo labas. Ay, siya nga pala. Doon sa mga gustong manood ng Sabado, inaayos din po namin. Maaari meron ho kayong Sabado. Maaari din po merong weekdays. Doon sa mga lumalabas po ng weekday. Para naman makapanood po kayo. Okay?
Okay.
So tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating programa tomorrow for Sabado Nights. I'd like to say congratulations lang po to Jane De Leon for being chosen as the new Darna. And congratulations din sa ating kasamang si Kat.
Oh, yes.
For being awarded Best Actress sa awards ng The Eddies.
Oo, congrats. Naghahanap nga sila ng ng role for Valentina.
Oh, really?
Oo. Ngayon, ang iniisip ko, since villain naman yun, gawin na lang nilang parang si mukha siyang Medusa eh. Pero kung mukha siyang Ursula ng Little Mermaid, magta-try ako.
On that note, Diyan po kami namamalam sa kanan po ng
Yes.
inyong Tita Carrie, DJ the Big J, DJ Jin, and of course, ang inyong Kuya Mike sa ating programa. Free Believers is just up next. Thank you very much sa inyong pakikinig sa ating programa. Don't forget, spread the word, who we are and what we do for OFWs. We are Pinoy tayo, Sanman.
Good night.
Metro Plus, a service.